And we are you motherfucker. Get out of here with that shit. We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vanguards of the Horizon. I am Arch, your host. We're going to go around, find out who everybody is, who they're playing, and then I'm going to pass everything over to Nat after doing a reminder about the thing with the dice and stuff. So, speaking of Nat, we have Nat.
Aren't you glad it's Tuesday? Hi, I'm Nat. I'm DM.
No, I'm glad it's Friday, though.
Today's Tuesday.
Sure.
You're factually incorrect. Go ahead.
And Kyle.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm sleepy today, but I play Tay.
Kyle, you're sleepy every stream.
No, I'm especially sleepy today.
Starts at midnight.
It's a bad sleepy.
Bah, you say midnight, I say 12:05 a.m. It's fine. And Senior Hef.
Hello, I'm Jeff. I play Ezekiel Kane. I'm also a little tired tonight, but we'll soldier through.
You don't get to say that. You're at 9 p.m. on your time.
That's true, man. But I'm old, so I get tired easily.
I've been 80 for like 3 years.
I'm a grandmother.
Of 5 grandkids.
And welcome Kyle's new character, the 80-year-old chain-smoking grandma.
I breathe out of my stoma.
Oh, God. All right. Hi, I'm Arch. I play Vinny / Mako. Vinny being a halfling Beastmaster Ranger. Mako being his wolf companion, who is the bestest buddy in the world, because puppers. Like this pupper right here. Right here. You can see his pupper cam. In the top right corner is a Travis cam. Give him scratches.
He's like really low down.
He is. It's just what he does. He like pancakes on his bed.
He's pancakes into the bed.
Well, this is because it's his new bed that I bought him, and he loves it. Like he just mushes
got a
into
whole
it.
board in it.
He's just such a.
Oh, a cat.
And there's a cat. The Jeff cat.
Hey, buddy.
No. Is that the three-legged cat?
No, that's Sherlock. He's not. He's got more than 3 legs. He's got 4, in fact.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy.
Next you're gonna say that he has a tail. Crazy.
Now, the 3-legged one is
elsewhere
around here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I heard her squeaking at me.
No worries. So, quick reminder, especially because there's none on the overlay, so people can't really see it. But we have a system in place for all of the D&D games on the stream, where you, the viewer, can help us, the players, not the DM, until we hit that goal that's up there.
Please help me.
Where you can donate X amount of money, and that money will give a Bardic Stream Die to one of the players, where we can use it when we need for important roles, like wrangling a pig, or trying to, I don't know, seduce whoever the fuck, or I don't know, use your imagination.
Or trying not to die from a white dragon's frost breath.
Like those, yeah, those are some big ones. That's a good suggestion, yeah, thank you, Nat.
Trust me, they need the help. They fought devils and a dragon last session.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you look down below, there is a little thing that essentially tells you what kind of dice you can give for X amount of money. When you donate, you just put in the memo for the donation, hey, give this dice to this player, and this one to this one, that one, blah, 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 etc. and so forth. For $10, you could have your own NPC inserted in the world, within reason.
There's no reason.
Well, some reason. There is always a reason.
Aren't my bracers an NPC that someone made?
Yeah, that's right.
That's true. I'm also pretty sure my weird notebook is one, but I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, confirmed.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
Breathix make that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
I like Breathix. NPCs.
Breathix, give me a sentient item.
Everyone else needs to step up.
I want one.
Arch, you don't get one.
I want one.
You have a dog.
Give me a sentient collar that lets me talk to Mako.
You already do
Please
makeup.
don't.
But that would be so cute.
That would be pretty cool.
But then I can talk like Mako. Hi, I love you.
Oh God, no! Don't.
Yeah,
Never. Not happening.
Never.
Killed it.
Aw.
If you're doing that, I'm definitely making the grandma character. I'm gonna talk like this all the time.
That's
Oh,
fair.
hello. Oh, hello, Zeke. How are you?
Can I have some
what's your name?
McDonald's? Can I get a
I'd
number
like to get to
2?
know you.
All right.
Zeke,
Anyways,
look at that
we're
ring.
getting way off track. I'm gonna pass everything over to Nat so that Nat can wrangle us fucking idiots in.
I will try, but herding cats is seldom successful. So, last session, our intrepid band of heroes made their way back to their kind of home base town, Kenneth Roads, after a unexpected and non-voluntary jaunt into the Outer Plains and the Outlands. After returning home, they found out that more time than expected had passed. In fact, they had been gone about 3.5 months. And found that the town was in dire straits as the horrible extended winter that is now bleeding into spring and is that they've been questioning to get rid of for a while is still going on and has continued to ravage the town while they've been gone. So they resolved to jump right back on that train and immediately head north to try to deal with this fey weather that's blowing down from the north, from the fey outpost on the material plane known as Yuehel. They also took a little detour to deal with some devils that were called the Green Blight that were killing people in the town.
My favorite.
That was
enemy.
nice. Yeah.
Greater.
And then they headed north, and just to round out the session, because that wasn't enough, clusterfuck for one session, they ran into a dragon, which tried to, browbeat them into tolling, and they decided to kill it, which almost didn't work. But now they're okay, and that's where we left off.
Everything's fine.
Okay. You are in the beautiful snowscape, heading north along Kenneth North, which is the name of the road, because the two roads that intersect Kenneth are both named Kenneth.
Canorth?
Kenneth.
Vinny and I skinned and dehorned that dragon, though, too.
Yes, you did. You have not gotten a rest since then.
We need one.
You may want to take a short rest, but as of right now, you're just kind of in the calm after the storm, trying to recenter and move back forward, try to make progress to lift this hellish weather.
How late in the day is it?
It's pretty late in the day. You could make camp now and be calling it early, but only barely.
Do we see any copses of trees or caves anywhere nearby?
Yeah, this was in a copse of trees that you ran into
okay.
the dragon.
Okay. Well, I mean,
It burst out of the snow.
I think it might be a good idea if we set up camp somewhere, and Zeke, you and I can try to really pick apart this dragon here. I mean, I've never had dragon meat. Might taste good.
yes, definitely. I'd like the horns as well for maybe some sort of magic. I don't know. Never had a dragon horn before. It's kind of exciting.
If you want, I could try to fashion something with it.
Ooh.
I was gonna take the scales and try to make some armor for myself, but
maybe some I can try and craft some sort of wand out of these horns. I don't know.
that'd be
I'll
pretty
think
cool. That'd be
about it.
pretty fucking
Yeah.
cool. Not gonna lie. Like if you walked around being like, "Check this shit out! I got a fucking wand made out of dragon horn," I'd probably be a little freaked out.
Yeah, yes. I'd walk over and I can do that, right?
What are you trying to do?
What? Oh yeah, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to light a small campfire.
You have to put the twigs and
Well,
stuff
yeah,
together first.
I'd do that. Yeah.
Okay. So you start making a small campfire, and then you snap your fingers and light it.
Yeah, I wanted to use magic.
Yeah, well, we can assume that
the
like
warmth is nice. The
Vinny
warmth
and Mako have been like digging out snow, trying to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gathered some
All right.
branches.
So you're gonna make camp for the night here?
Yeah. Can I make an
I think
igloo?
so.
Make me a survival check to see what kind of structure you can make.
I want to help him. I want to help him do that. I want to help him set up
Are
the
you
camp.
are you trained in survival?
I am. I
Then
have
yeah,
the
sure.
green dot next to
Vinny, you get advantage.
Yes.
that. I lived by myself for a while. He's got to survive in the wilderness.
I don't remember. I couldn't remember if you actually took survival.
I did. Yeah, that's one of the ones I took.
Why did I put Mako?
I don't know. Is that
Well-
number accurate?
Yes, that is from my character sheet. That's a 14.
Okay. So you make a structure. It's a bit of a snow home with a tree for support, but it is not an igloo.
That's fair. I mean, it's
Not-
something.
You're not that cool.
It's something. I assume at some point Vinny and Mako together like dragged the dragon carcass to like outside the home, and Vinny's gonna spend a long time gathering the scales, cutting off slabs of meat,
Sure.
teeth.
So you can harvest the dragon pretty effectively. You'll be out in the cold pretty late in the day, though. So like anyone who's doing that to make a Constitution save against exhaustion.
All right, we do have.
You have
the
cold
winter
weather gear, which will give you advantage.
Advantage.
What the?
On save. It's a
Alright,
10.
Well, Ezekiel, you're definitely fine. Vinny, though, you get a level of exhaustion from working into the cold night.
That's fair.
Oh,
Tay is taking first watch while they're taking care of the dragon and such.
Sure. So you have a lot of white dragon scales. You have quite a bit of white dragon skin. You have a decent amount of white dragon meat, although you find that dragon meat is a little ropier than you'd like, but you can eat it.
Ropier,
Yeah.
not stringy.
I'm-
Ropey.
Kyle,
That's
have you seen
enough-
how big they are? Like,
Yes, but ropey is a term I do not want associated with my food.
It's unfortunate.
all right. If you had to quantify, so I can put it on a character sheet, all of the things that I've acquired. If you'd rather prefer, I can put a number. Just a gathering, a bundle, a sackful.
a murder.
Not a factful.
All right, so you just get like give you
White dragon.
50 pounds of dragon skin, 80 pounds of dragon meat, and a sack full of scales.
All right, 50 pounds of white dragon skin. What was the meat? How much?
80 pounds of white dragon meat.
I'm not gonna be able to carry that much.
How much can you carry?
How many
we're
horns
doing
did I get, by
encumbrance.
the way?
My
What was
heavily.
Was that something about horns?
Yeah, how many horns did I get? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I'm not sure white dragons have horns.
What?
Give me a second here.
Oh,
You could do have teeth.
yeah, I know, but I mean, really, not quite as cool as horns.
Or if you're making a wand, a dragon heart string.
That's true. I could Harry Potter this, and you gotta get some phoenix feather too.
No, you only have one core. Dragon heart string. you do
Yeah. Look at that dragon head. Not really horn.
Is that an ear or a horn on the top of
There's
his head?
it's a frill. You can get something out of that, but it's not really stabby.
Fine.
It's not really horny.
Fine, I take some teeth, I guess. Like that
Does someone want to put the
loser.
meat in their inventory? Because there's no way in hell I'm carrying that.
Yeah, I put it on the horse.
That
It's
works,
only
yeah.
80 pounds. Yeah.
Horse can carry 80 pounds of dragon.
What do you plan on doing with dragon meat?
Sack full of food. What else are you gonna do with meat?
You're gonna eat dragon.
Oh, it's high in nutrients. It's good for the trail. It might
Who
not
the
taste
hell
very
knows
good.
that?
Ah, well, I studied dragonology at the library.
Can I get
Yes,
teeth?
dragonology.
Can I get teeth and claws from that too?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna say I have some.
Dragon teeth and claws. It's one dragon worth.
This is the session where we spend 3 hours discussing how much dragon stuff we get from the
I
dragon.
mean, I can go downstairs and go get my chromatic dragon book that has a whole chapter on dragon anatomy. We
Please
harvest
no.
their organ that makes them scary. It's a thing.
Please no.
I mean, you joke.
So guys,
Art, see, we have Arch, who's the Monster Hunter player, and Kyle, who's not.
And the funny thing is, I don't play the Monster Hunter games.
Oh, you
But I
don't?
do listen to Critical Role where they did this shit, and I was like, ooh, that's clever. And by clever, I mean practical.
I mean, if you wanted to make some white dragon scale armor
I do.
with the magical item crafting rules, you at this point have the significant exotic component to do so.
I do.
Yes,
And I have
that
the
is-
tool proficiency for it.
Yeah. That being said, still takes a decade and a half to make. Not literally, but it's a long time, a lot of downtime.
That's fair. Whenever we get to downtime. In the meantime, I have it on me.
Yes. So, you spend the night in the with Dragon Corpse. You do not get interrupted overnight. You get a long rest. You wake up the next morning with the sun just peeking through the bleak white horizon, through the snow and fog and wind. You hear some sort of forest cat.
Dying or mating in the distance.
They're wrestling.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Jeff, I
Sherlock's
think
kind
we
of
need to have a
bully.
talk
Hey, leave her alone.
about the birds and the birds.
So, what would you like to do?
So we're rested? Fully rested?
You got a long rest that recovers half of your hit dice and everything else.
Ooh! I didn't know that did
Uh,
that. There's a long
what?
rest button on the character sheet, and if you click it, it just does all of the long rest stuff for you.
That's
you didn't
cool.
know that, really?
No!
No.
Oh,
I didn't
and
know that. Where is that?
Also worth
Oh.
noting.
Oh, I see it.
Guys.
Worth noting that that does not remove that level of exhaustion because
Oh.
it was accrued during the long rest.
Okay, so then I still have that. Shit.
Oh, it
The
doesn't
first
do
level
that.
just gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
That still
doesn't
that's
do
pretty
that
bad
help.
for me.
Oh, you're just a skilly character, no big deal.
I get 6 life. Nah, I'm
What
gonna
do you-
spend some more.
Wait, what are you doing?
Rolling for health.
No, you just heal full,
Oh,
on a long
alright,
rest.
cool. Well, all right.
and then you get half your hit dice back to spend later.
Gotcha. I thought I had
Yeah.
to spend it. My bad. My
No,
bad.
no. Although there is a grittier rules variant in the DMG where you have to actually spend hit dice to heal always.
Yeah,
That's
we
some
are
hardcore
very
shit.
on point tonight, guys. This is
Yeah.
some riveting stuff.
It's fine.
This is
it's
some
fine.
great content. Let's travel.
Yeah.
Let's have a
Yeah.
travel montage. Okay.
Montage.
Hey, Vinny. Hey, Vinny.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's true that dragons have hordes of stuff that they collect?
Nat.
You've probably heard tons of stories of dragon hordes, vast oceans of gold and jewels.
I mean,
This dragon was fairly young, but it probably has something somewhere.
yeah, it's kind of one of those, like, folktale sort of things that people talk about, but I see no reason considering that one was trying to stop us for our shit.
Before we start going towards the Feywild again, should we try to find this horde?
It's an idea. Could be a lot of gold in there. That'd be useful.
It would be useful.
Could be some magic that could be very helpful.
That's true.
Yeah.
Zeke, you want to help me out with trying to find this shit then?
I'll do my best.
Unless you think you can help me out.
Yeah,
I
with,
mean,
could you
so-
use your owl?
That's the best thing I got, really. There's nothing. Can't, like. I need, like, a seeking arrow that, like, finds stuff I want.
I mean, if anything, if we want to try splitting up for a little bit and trying to find that way, me and Mako can go one way, you and the owl go another, and Zeke, you take the third way.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
This weather is rather thick. I don't know if I can make it through it very well on my own, but I can try.
Yeah, that's true. You guys are going to be kind of trudging through the snow without me, with you.
Well, really just Zeke.
Just me. He's got the cool boots.
I do.
Yeah.
Zeke, how about you stay here with camp while we go and we'll meet up back here?
All right. Yes, I can do that.
Okay, so via what methods are each of you using to attempt to locate a white dragon's horde?
I am going back and forth with the snowy owl in the air, like trying to use that as like an aerial view, and then like.
And do you know
following
what you're trying to look for?
A large clearing or a cave that perhaps a white dragon would have hid out in.
Okay. And so yeah, you can roll perception or investigation. Your call. Vinny.
I am going to try to backtrace the dragon's footsteps and where it burrowed, where it traveled, and mixture of that, and then Mako trying to track the scent.
While they're doing that, just to let you know what I'm doing, I have a scroll of expeditious retreat,
Yeah.
and I want to try and copy that to my spell.
That's a couple hours and 500. No, not 550 gold.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It takes 1 hour because you're twice as fast.
Yeah, and it's a level 1, so I don't know what that is.
That'd make it half an hour, I think, right?
It's 2 hours per spell level.
Oh.
Okay.
So it takes an hour and 50 gold, and you have it in your spell book, and it also destroys the scroll.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just cross that out.
Yeah.
Been meaning to do that for a
Vinny,
while.
so you're mostly trying to track the dragon back to its lair?
Yes.
Make a survival check.
Advantage because Mako help? Actually, it would be a straight roll then because I have disadvantage.
Yes, so that works.
11. I have a +6, guys. +6. I rolled a 5.
And I bet Tay has a pretty good investigation bonus too, but bad luck. Yeah, you rolled what? A 3?
Tay's not even trained in investigation?
No, but I have a +3 in it.
Wait, why didn't you do perception then? You have bow.
Because I have a -1 in it. All I get is advantage. If I have a -1.
Advantage equates to a +5, I think, if the math turns out right.
That's on average, but when you have a better bonus, it actually helps more. I think investigation was the call.
I think
But
Nat agrees with me.
I'm a math nerd. So, you survey the area. You survey the area overhead with your owl, and there are a decent amount of clearings and such. You very clearly clear the copse of trees as you circle outward into the more barren, lightly rolling hills. They roll a little less in the heavy snowfall. And there are just mounds of snow about with the hill's crest. And a strewn tree here or there. You don't see anything that cries out. Dragon horde here. There's no like icy cave that you spot. Mostly there are some unevenness in some of the levels of the snow in areas, which you could potentially investigate. There's no smoking gun though. Vinny, you go a tracking. Searching through, using Mako to catch the dragon's scent, tracing backwards, but it's been a day and the snow isn't helping because it's drowning out the smell. And you track it outside of the copse of trees, into some of the rolling hills, but then it makes some odd maneuvers. You're guessing while it was watching you, and you lose track of the scent.
Fuck.
And there's no significant track left over because the snowfall is significant.
Right. All right.
And then you meet back up and tell Ezekiel that what you very meager amounts that you found.
Yeah, I couldn't find shit.
I found jack shit.
Well, maybe it's worth exploring once we've banished this winter from the land. Maybe we can find its cave then.
That'd be nice.
Worth a try when we come back, yeah.
I mean,
All
we
right.
are the only ones that know that we slayed a dragon here, so conceivably it's
Find
loot
its
should be there.
carcass.
Yeah. Well,
Find half a carcass.
All right, let's go. It's starting to smell here.
So, you head north up the trail, up the road. I'd like each of you to roll me a d20.
Oh, that requires I type, and I don't want to type things.
I got a 2. Roll 20 hates me tonight.
that's fine. This wasn't a 1. Well, I don't know. We don't know what we're rolling for. 1 could be the best outcome.
Who dies first? Lowest wins.
All right. So, as you gallivant up north, up the trail, the roads are fairly quiet. As you make your way up, right about to the edge of the map.
Ooh.
It's been a pretty quiet day. The snowfall's been severe, but lighter than previous days. Visibility is up. And nothing has accosted you. You've seen a few snowbirds, but it's been fairly quiet. Until a large mountain makes its way into view. As it crests the horizon, foggily entering your vision, there's nothing ominous at first, but after a minute, an explosion of color out of the top as a vibrant aurora springs out of the mountain. It's not just above the mountain, it springs from it. Almost lyrical hues of color. You can see it almost as if it is a song dancing before you, visually presented.
What the fuck is that?
Part of the display, the hues, the tenor, the motion, it feels at first vibrant and slowly decays into something a little bit sinister. As finally the lights finish out with a horrific array of red fire literally burning through the air, melting the snow above into rain that refreezes into slush as it falls upon you. And it stays like that.
The fire stays in the sky?
Yep, there's a firestorm above the mountain.
Oh.
How likely is it that that's where we need to go?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I would hope fucking not, because if that's the case, that's kind of daunting, if you ask me.
It is rather fascinating, though. I mean, we could just go check it out and see what's there. Anybody? Nobody?
I mean, is it where we need to go? I'm just trying to get this job done.
Oh, I did not. I have no idea. Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I'm just trying to pitch some ideas here.
All right.
As you stand there discussing, you can see off in the distance, around the base of the mountain, there is a small village that has been erected. And you can see dozens of individuals walk outside gazing up at the mountain in wonder, in surprise. As you look at them, you can tell that the majority of them are elves, gnomes, and other fae. They all look very cold.
Hmm.
Oh, it might not be far off then.
Snacking Kyle over here.
I need sugar. I'm tired.
Maybe we should try talking to one of these folk here. I
Yeah,
imagine they're probably the ones to talk to about how to fuck to get where we're supposed to be going.
seems like the reasonable course to take. I look. Is there? I want to look around and like see if there's anybody watching us or following us or any other villages I can see maybe.
Make me an investigation check.
There's a giant white dragon. You killed my baby.
Murdered. All right, so as you inspect around, you can tell that some of the folk in the village have spotted you. There's a couple pointing out there, but more so than that, those just seem to be more benign. There is a heavily fur-cloaked figure that is definitely watching you from slyly from back of one of the buildings.
But they're in the village.
Yeah.
Oh. Tay, Vinny, do you see that shrouded figure over there? They seem to be watching us.
Is this a
They're
tall
all
figure?
watching us
Short
over there.
figure?
Pretty tall.
One. I don't know. I don't like the look of them. We should keep our eyes out.
No worries. I'll keep an eye out.
So we're talking to these people or no?
You're gonna venture into the village.
Yeah. Because we need to find out where we're supposed to be going to get to Lady What's Her Nuts.
All right.
All right.
Let's go talk, I guess.
Yep.
I know how much you like talking, Tay.
I love it. I love it so much.
All right. So as you divert off of the main path slightly to shoot off at a fork towards the mountain peak, and you approach the village, it goes quietly. Venture for just a little bit of time before reaching the outskirts of the village. Some people are still out gawking at the large, bright display before them, but others have calmed down, quieted down. Many have returned to their homes and their buildings. So what do you want to do? You stride into town. There's people available.
Is the cloaked person still there?
They, as you approached, ducked out of sight.
You know, it might be easy if we nip the problem in the bud there, so to speak. Try to find whoever the fuck it was that was just watching us, and then try talking to them.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yes.
If anything, it's more amusing that way, because honestly, I don't think people like that expect you to be coming straight up to them.
That's fair.
Pretty much.
So, since humanoids are one of my favorite enemies,
Yeah.
I am going to follow this person.
You gonna track them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make me a survival check.
How do you got?
Oh, that's a 21. That's better.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So, as you go to the place where you had last spotted them, looking on for traces and trails, Mako sniffing, you are quite certain that this folk has some sort of magical effect, making it so they leave no trace behind.
Motherfucker. Okay, I close my eyes for a second and do primal awareness.
Okay.
What kind of sneaky shit is this?
Stuff that I'm aware of, because I do the same thing.
You spend a minute focusing, and your primal awareness shoots out. In this place, there's actually fairly few humanoids in this village.
Oh.
But there's a cluster that around, a little ways off, and as you angle and look around the buildings, you would find that there is a roadhouse, so to speak, set upon the trail that goes through the town, with stables that are currently barren because of this horrible weather, and this roadhouse seems fairly desolate at the time. No, not really visitors.
I also, while we're at that little patch of ground, I'm going to use Malfisi's handy wand to detect magic.
Sure.
See if there's
Detect
any
magic.
Auras anywhere.
You pop detect magic, and as you look over by Vinny, there's actually a faint transmutation aura.
Okay.
Yeah, around where the figure's track should be.
Can I follow that? Or is it just like one single area and then
just a single little pool?
Okay. There's some sort of magic here. I believe they've changed. It's some sort of change. I can't quite tell what it is, but
Well, whoever it was that was here was able to hide their tracks. They probably used magic to do it then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait till they find us then.
I'm gonna keep detect magic up for
last 10 minutes.
Full 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go find out if this mountain shit is, I don't know, usual. I feel like it's not like something that happens a lot, but who knows what the fuck's gonna happen.
Well, let's try to stay on task though, and make sure that we get to Lady Iltavar first and foremost.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a roadhouse that I'm detecting there's a lot of humanoids inside of, but the rest of this town doesn't seem to have that many of them.
Hopefully the mountain is where we're supposed to go.
I'd rather hope it isn't, because I don't feel like going to no fucking fire hell.
You know what? We've been to worse places.
You know, you always say that.
That's true.
You say that, but then we end up in worse places. We were in Fortitude, and I thought that was pretty shitty. Then we went to fucking Arcadia, and that was worse.
Was it really?
I liked Arcadia. It was way better than Fortitude.
It was still pretty
Elemental
shitty, though.
plane of air was the worst so far for me.
I fucking enjoyed that. That was fun.
That was flying. That was kind of cool. Eh?
Well, you didn't get kicked.
Well, maybe you need to get better with flying.
Didn't get bodied by a griffin.
Alright, well, let's go to the fucking townhouse here and see what's going on there.
All right. So you go to the little roadhouse. As you approach, there is a sign, but it is entirely covered by snow.
Is it the Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah, well, you could uncover the sign if you really wanted to.
I'm gonna gust it with Mo. Hey Bo, can you gust that so we can see what the hell it's called?
1 second. When the sign moves, and there is a funny little picture of a frog with a butterfly on its nose.
Oh,
Looking up at it.
that's cute.
Is it the Texas Roadhouse?
It doesn't say it doesn't have any text on it.
Ah.
Can I interpret the frog with the butterfly as text?
No. What is a Texas?
I've still got detect magic out, so I'm just kind of scanning the door and everything.
There would be a puff of evocation magic as gust goes off. The door is not magic. You want to go inside?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But is it like a we're allowed in sort of thing, or is it like a you have to knock type of thing?
It definitely has like an inviting vibe. Like anyone can stroll up. You have horses. Do you want to tie them up outside?
There's a stable out back, you said?
There's a Kenton stable that's also just one of those like horse bars, but it's really snowy and cold, so there's no horses on it.
Yeah, let's bring him to the stable.
A hitch. Horse bar.
I like horse bar. I like it.
No, let's bring them back to the stable so that they're at least moderately comfortable.
Horse walking in the bar.
So you take the horses round back, hitch them up, and then head on inside.
Mako's with me. I'm not leaving Mako.
Mako is always with you. Are you riding Mako?
Yes.
Okay. So you go inside, and there's an inviting air, warm smells, warm temperature, a nice warm glow, but fairly empty. There is a figure with a little taller than normal, with a big bushy beard and bright eyes behind the bar. Looks at you with some interest as you come in. And then off in the corner is a table with about 6 individuals, all with matching heavy fur cloaks wrapped around themselves. And many of them have their hoods back, and you can see large pointed ears. I think this is the huddle of humanoids you detected.
I give the bar a glance with detect magic. I just like to see what's there.
No magic.
No magic? Okay.
No. The bartender kind of leans in as you walk a little towards the bar and says, "Can I get you a drink?"
Heavens, yes. I'd take a whiskey if you had one.
I can do. Neat.
Oh, of course, yes.
He turns around and there's a little clop clop as you hear hooved feet knock on the ground behind the bar, and he goes up and takes down a whiskey. Clop clops, pours it, and holds it out as you have to walk up to the bar to get it.
Is this like a human size or taller, or is it like
a little
small?
taller than the average human?
Oh, okay. So I think all right then. I walk up and take the whiskey and pass him whatever.
The bar, you can see below the bar, and you can see the bottom half is furred goat hoods. It's like Seder.
Mr. Thomas.
What's that?
Mr. Thomas.
Hello, sir. What is what's your name?
Phyllis.
Phyllis, I'm Ezekiel Kane, and these are my companions.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, as you can it's not exactly the most active night. What can I do you for? Besides the whiskey. That'll be an electrum piece.
Oh, fuck off, Nat.
Electrum is half a gold piece.
Okay.
I hate you.
I toss him a gold and keep the change. No.
Excellent.
Everybody knows Electrum pieces are the $2 bills of the D&D world.
No, they're even more bullshit.
They're $half bills.
Oh god, nobody uses those. If you don't mind, we're not just in here for drinks though. Actually, I'll take a. Can you make a White Russian or white Sabbath? Russians don't exist.
Can you tell me what's in that?
Yeah, it's cream and coffee liqueur and fuck, what's the third one?
Vodka.
Vodka, yeah.
It's nasty.
Yeah, I can do that.
Really gross.
Listen, Vinny seems like the type that would drink it.
It's mixed drinks are a gold.
Yeah, that's fine. Here you go.
Thank you. Pulls it together, makes it up. It looks good. Slides it over.
Thank you.
So, you looking for a little direction? Did you get lost in the weather and come here?
No.
An accident?
No. So.
What's with the mountain?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Oh, well, as for what happened today, not really sure yet. We have some people in town are looking into it. But it's referred to as well, funnily enough, we call it Firestorm Peak. But that wasn't for any good reason before today.
Oh, so that's all new.
Yeah.
Was the lights new too, or is that typical?
We've had some aurores and stuff in the area, just because it gets cold enough sometimes, but not nothing like that. Some of the older elves in town might have been around longer and know a little more what's up with it.
All right.
That's nothing like bad or ominous, so like we're gonna fucking die, right?
Maybe. You look like adventurers. You want to figure it out?
Well, we're kind of on our own thing right now.
Okay, so what can I help with that?
We're trying to find our way to a Lady Iltava.
Okay.
Lady, Lord.
Lord, yeah.
Yeah. Ilduvar, who's our Herald of Winter, is a little farther up the road, half a day's travel, in you would know it as the Winter Host tree in Elven is Alda Yelin. That's where they reign from.
Wait. Where are we?
This is Filzathin.
Of
Uriel.
What realm are we in?
We are in the Feywild. You can tell by the constant twilight light.
Ah,
Right.
Fuck, when did we get here?
Who the hell knows,
Oh,
honestly.
we're pretty close to the border.
that was a lot easier than last time.
If you walk south from here, you walk straight into the material plane.
How
This
does
is-
that happen?
This is an area that is enchanted and grown to be a juncture in it, almost like a embassy point between the material and Feyish planes.
Oh wow, that's. Do you have any sort of reading materials, or anybody I could speak to about this? This
there
is
a pamphlet?
fascinating.
He looks you dead in the eye and goes, "No,"
Oh,
and then cracks a big smile. It's like there are people you
Huh.
can talk to. I'm sure there's books written about it. Actually,
alright.
if you wanted to find out more, Alda Yelin, the Winter Host tree, is probably the place to go. That's where the official stuff happens.
One more question for you. Sorry to bother you so much. Is there any sort of weird wibbly wobbly timey wimey bullshit that goes on around here?
Well, the Feywild has some interesting mechanics
What's it?
around time and memory.
Okay.
Those not of the Feyish birth can have trouble remembering their time here.
Oh, fuck off. Really?
This is a thing.
Well,
Are halfling Fey? Are you Fey?
Halflings? No,
that's a
Maybe.
sensitive question.
halflings
I
are not
don't-
of Fey origin.
Really? I wouldn't think they were.
No, you think of gnomes.
Huh. Oh, yeah, they're different.
Yes, gnomes and halflings are indeed different. What is your name?
Tay.
I
Okay.
swig back my whiskey and pass him another gold, another whiskey, and please keep the change. Thank you for the information,
Is
Phyllis.
there another one? He turns to Tay. So, Tay, did you want anything to drink?
I've got my own.
Yeah, we bartenders love to see that.
It's called self-medicating.
Is there any way around that whole everything you just said about all the bad things?
Well, the memory effect is a magical effect that happens fairly quickly after you leave, which can be resisted. It doesn't affect, it's not like a 100% coverage. The time bending is less consistent. It doesn't always occur, but and is often minor. But additionally, if you find a powerful Arc Fae, they might be able to adjust the odds in your favor.
Interesting.
Now, of course, they probably want something in return.
What's
fair.
the life?
Who has the highest passive perception?
Probably me.
Probably the
Yeah, mine's a -1. I'm pretty sure mine's like a 9.
Well, yours
I've
is
got-
a 14 because of bow.
Oh, because +5 to it, yeah.
I've got +4, so whatever that means.
You got two 14s.
Mine is a 16.
All right, so actually everybody, because it's not that hard to notice, you notice that a number of the cloaked figures, they're not all hoods on, the ones on the other end of the table to face you, started eyeing you and having this conversation with Phyllis. They're scowling a lot.
I'm getting the impression we should probably go.
That's fine. One more thing, Phyllis, because I'm having a thought.
Yeah.
You know a guy by the name of Trick?
Those are always dangerous. What's that?
You know a guy by the name of Trick?
Foylin.
Trick Foylan.
Or a Thea.
He looks at you, then he's gonna roll some insight. Look, maybe I do, maybe I don't. What's it to you?
We're mutual acquaintances.
Acquaintances can be positive or negative.
I would consider it a positive. We're friends. Right.
So,
Well, we're friends with the Trick's more of a business partner sort of thing.
So if
We're like friends with benefits, but like not sexual.
Yeah.
So if supposedly, and I'm just running this concept by you, we happen to have a mutual understanding of this individual's enterprise, we might be able to. That might interest you.
Yes.
I want to roll an insight check on this guy while he's saying these things. I want to see if he's attempting to. I don't know. I want to know if he's lying to us, like if he's trying to get us to say that we're Trick's friends, but he's against the Trick.
Roll. That's pretty good.
I just got bit by a bug at some point, and I'm mad now.
Oh yeah. So, inside of 21, you can tell that Vinny has got bit by a bug recently.
Yep.
And he's annoyed by it. And you can tell that this Phyllis fellow is definitely, you can tell he definitely knows Trick. And you don't think he is hostile to Trick, but you think he might not be ally either.
Okay.
You get the sense that a lot of the Fae like to keep track of each other,
Oh yeah.
but
Okay.
are somewhat fickle in their allegiances.
We've worked with Trick in the past, doing odd jobs. Just if maybe you know of somebody here that also has jobs. That's what we're asking about.
I thought you had business to attend to in
We
the
do.
Winterhost tree.
We do. We must. We seek audience with the lady Eltvar, but
Well, that might be
No,
difficult. I've heard they've been locked up in their chambers for months now.
All right. Well, we still must try. It has to do with the state of the material plane around the junction. Her winter is leaking over, and people have died, and the commerce is faded. There's no farming. The town is being strangled by winter, and
What town was
we
that?
have to find a way to end this. Kenneth Rhodes.
Oh, that's a pity. I liked that one.
Yes.
The last winter like this we had was 120 years, so
Well,
they might have to rebuild after that.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
Yes. But while we're here,
It's just a town, right?
maybe we could pick
Well-
up some jobs.
The whole being mortal and not Fae kind of makes it difficult.
I mean, have a snowball fight. It'll be fun, right?
Shorter lifespans. Just a town isn't really a sentence that we have.
Phyllis eyes the figures in the corner. And he reaches into it's got a little fanny pack. He reaches into that and knocks on the table and goes, I don't really feel comfortable. You guys have tipped me way too much. You should really have some of your change back. And he slides a silver coin back onto the table towards Vinny and says, "Please take it. Vinny, you notice that the coin doesn't sound right as it scrapes across the table. And he catches your eye.
Can I roll an insight?
Sure.
Also, has my detect magic faded?
It's probably at the end of its life at this point, but not gone entirely.
Can I tell if that coin is magic in nature at all?
The coin is not magic, although when you're looking at it, you notice that it is tilted up a little bit. It's not lying flat.
Okay.
Oh wait a minute, I have to roll a second time.
I
Okay,
just
so
look at I just look at Vinny and just shrug.
Alright, so inside of 10, because disadvantage, you get the sense he might be trying to convey something to you sneakily. Excuse me. I'm back. You take the coin?
Yeah, that's understandable. Don't worry about it. And then he reaches out and slides the coin.
Yeah. So, as you slide the coin back, on the bottom side of the coin, there is very thin paper folded into a little square attached to the bottom side of it.
Vinny is going to very subtly just... Because he's dealt with this sort of thing before, especially when he was living in the mob.
Yep.
He's used to this sort of thing, so he very deftly just kind of unfolds it and looks at it without really drawing attention.
Sure. So inside the paper, which unfolds, inside the little square is a very tiny key. And inside that, behind that, as you hold it out to the side, there's the script, Trick has made arrangements. Room 3.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well,
As you're reading that, he's eyeing the cloaked figures nonchalantly.
I'm going to, using my silent speech,
Yep.
I'm going to speak into Phyllis's mind and say, if you think those guys are going to be a problem and that we should try to lose them before going in, blink 3 times in quick succession.
First of all, when you reach out to his mind and telepathically communicate with him, he visibly jumps slightly. Collects himself. Looks you and holds your gaze for a moment, not blinking. So did any of you want another drink?
No, I think we're alright.
Would we have known or I've seen any of that?
You being close to Vinny probably would have been able to see him unfolding the paper. He was probably using one or both of you as cover against the cloaked figures, honestly.
But not able to read what it said.
Probably not.
Okay. I'm just like, so are we gonna get out of here or what?
Yeah, before we do, would you guys mind just helping me out real quick? I gotta use the bathroom and I just don't want anybody barging in if you don't mind.
I mean, all right. If you need help using the restroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
just, you know, and someone's got to keep Mako company and,
Oh, all right.
Here's you can get out of your waist down that hallway.
thank you very much, I appreciate it. And,
Jesus
Vinny's
fucking
gonna
Christ.
start leading the group that way.
Okay. So just as you're leaving, one of the cloaked figures stands up and scrapes their chair back a little bit, but doesn't do anything else.
Okay.
So you head down to the hallway. You don't find a bathroom, but you find
Room 3.
numbered rooms.
Should I be prepared for danger, Vinny?
I'm gonna use my silent speech and tell Tay and Zeke what transpired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I cast
takes-
mage armor on myself then.
Sure. That takes about a minute to go through.
Alright.
Go up to the door and just go in.
Sure. Once you go to the door, it's got a funny little keyhole, and you use your key. Unlock it. And going inside. Inside is a single room, well appointed. There's a window that is mostly caked in snow, with some nice light blue floral curtains. Single bed, writing table. Not much else.
Alright, so where the fuck is Trick?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
No one answers.
No, look around, see if there's anything hidden.
Me and investigation check.
I use the wand.
Yeah.
Maleficent's handy wand, and use its other ability to detect, locate secret door or trap within 30 feet.
Ooh.
There is no secret doors or traps within 30 feet.
Right.
Well, 17.
However, as you're using that, Tay strides over to the desk and feels around underneath it, and there is a thick sheath of papers affixed to the bottom of the desk
She thick.
with cues. So many cues.
There you go, Tay. You sure that you've not dealt with secret underground shit like this before?
I mean, there wasn't much in the room to go off of. We only had like a few guesses.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm going to read the papers.
So as you open up the folder, you actually find that there are 3 chunks of paper. The first one is labeled Lord Ball of Borex. The second one is labeled Regent Vinos of Sreka. The third one is labeled Ezekiel Kane, Oracle Foretold. Each of these details a cover identity with some truth mixed in, and a planned visitation to the Fae Court in Uriel, as you have arranged, as Trick seems to have arranged identities for you to have visited as ambassadors and emissaries. The dates are a little old at this point, but not too old.
Wait.
Time is a little more relative to the Fae.
Wait. Why the fuck does Zeke get to stay himself?
Well,
What the
I
fuck
guess
is-
I've been foretold.
I'm looking at his shit. I'm like, what the fuck is Oracle Foretold shit?
I don't know. I didn't make it up.
So as you go through, his identity covers him being a type of prophet who is told that he will lead a faction of the Fae forward through troubled times, and it makes him sound very important and grandiose.
Ah.
I hand that one over to him. What were the other two again?
Lord Ball of Borex.
A title fitting my intelligence, I believe. Yes. A prophet. Yeah, I can see that.
And Regent Vinos of Sreka.
I'm
Yeah,
Lord
what?
Ball of Borex. What the
Yes.
fuck is this shit?
You're reminded of your downtime interaction with Duke Jarlath Thundercoat, who made you a knight, a lord, a land-owning lord in the nation of Borex. And Trick seems to have taken this information and crafted a cover identity around it
Jesus fucking
with a grain of truth.
I mean, not completely wrong here.
What does mine say about me?
So, Regent Vinos of Sreka, it is a rags to riches tale that starts like your story and does not end like it. With instead of you, leaving after some unfortunate circumstances, rising out of those circumstances to being a political, forthright leader and successful, forward-thinking agent of change for the town, the city of Sreka.
I like that. That's pretty fucking good. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty fucking bullshit. But yeah.
You know, it sounds to me like you just need to go with the roll with the blows, so to speak.
Blessed are the meek, for they are intelligent. I think. Yes.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, Zeke, you're gonna have to work on that.
I'll work on that. Yeah.
Workshop a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, the meek will inherit.
Oh, ooh, that's good. Did you just come up with that off the top of your head?
Yeah, totally.
Cannon.
So what we supposed to do? Just bring this shit to Iltivar and be like, "Yo, let us in.
So-
We're special."
There is a pointed visitation, which is undated, to Alda Yelin, the Winterhost tree, which is where you've been told Iltivar resides. You haven't been given a whole lot more information. There is about one sheet, probably double-sided, at the back, who details some of the individuals you might meet there, besides Iltivar, including Bedania, the matriarch of House Osteroth, and Corfel, the patriarch of House Sithreth.
Those are some words you just said.
Yeah.
Elvish last names are horrid.
I thought. Yeah, okay, never mind.
It's 1 a.m.
It's only 10:10 for me, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Aw.
It's fine.
Samesies, Jeff. Like we're twins.
Twinsies. All right. Well, that's actually pretty fucking helpful. That gives us our in. Actually, better than I could have hoped for. I'm gonna try to look around and see if there's any like loose floorboards or anything.
Sure, make me an investigation check.
There's a revolver underneath the pillow.
I take my fake identity and just study the crap out of it.
Yeah, sure.
I have a 5 because I haven't rested.
You don't find any loose floorboards. In fact, you get about halfway through and you're just like, God, I'm tired.
Yeah.
You know you didn't really do a thorough job.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. You guys want to keep going, or like, want to crash here or something, or?
Let's just go and see if we can get seen now. Do we need to like submit this to someone with the date filled out? I don't know how this shit works.
There do not seem to be any forms to fill out.
Do we need to like interdepartment mail this to them?
Nah, it should just be like a presentory, whatever I don't fucking know. I'm trying to sound more fancy and shit. Don't work that way.
Here's our...
Are there any windows in this room, by the way?
There's one, but it's pretty fully snowed over.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what if we like had to have passports to go between planes?
We'd be totally fucked.
Seriously.
This campaign would be much less interesting.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go find somewhere we can camp out for the night and relax, and then we'll go.
I mean, you do have a room.
My
That's
next
true.
mission, become border patrol.
We could stay here. Our horses are already stabled. And...
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but we just got here. It's not even that late.
Well, in the Feywild, it's always twilight.
It's not even that late.
Well,
yeah, I'm kind of tired though. It's cold does some shit to you, know.
Yeah. You guys did travel for about 7 hours before you got here today. It's been a day.
Yeah, why don't we crash here then? At least we can keep watch, and if any of the shady ass motherfuckers try to fuck with us, we can just pop them off or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
All right, who gets to bed?
It's only one, and it's a single.
I don't give a
Boulder
shit.
parchment shears.
I don't know if you
Boulder
two can fight for
parchment
it.
shears.
Zeke doesn't care. He just curls up on the ground.
Well,
Rolls his bedroll out and everything.
Good. I didn't want to have to fight anyone over it.
Zeke cuddles Bedroll. Vinny cuddles Mako. Tay cuddles hard
Tay.
head.
Yep. Tay cuddles Bo. Bo is not having it.
It's like, Bo does not consent. Alright, so you're spending the night? Are you actually setting watches?
Now we're setting watches. There's some shady motherfuckers here.
Why? I don't want to. Can't we just sleep?
Hey, Bo, you don't
Yes?
you don't really sleep, right? Do you?
Well, I have an inactive period. I actually, fun fact, zoned out for about the last 4 hours. What?
Same.
Where are we?
The Feywild.
I'm a lord.
When did that happen?
Actually, a few weeks ago.
Oh, I
honestly.
remember that. That was hilarious.
But now it's like official. I have paperwork.
Yeah, right. Bo, would you be able
Really?
to take a watch so that we can
Oh, I could probably take one. Keep in mind, if something bad happens, all I can do is approximately yell about it.
Yeah, to scream really loud.
That's all you need to do, honestly.
Excellent.
You can gust them too.
I can save you a little bit of time.
I close the door and move the writing desk behind the door, so that
Sure.
How is a raven like a writing desk?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How is there a writing desk?
What?
I'm
anything
confused.
else.
I don't. We're going to sleep. We're taking rests.
Okay, so Bo can keep a watch. Who's keeping the other one? Actually, there's two others.
I'll do one of them. I'll do the last watch.
Vinny or Tay?
You know what? Mako's been pretty rested, so Mako will take the second watch.
We're forcing our...
the wolf.
Yeah, what's wrong
No.
with that? He's a
I know
fu-
he's a smart.
he's a
pup,
dog.
but- Okay.
I mean, if my bracer
Okay.
can do it.
He's a better version of a guard dog.
Sure.
I mean, frankly, he's probably the best watch creature we have, including us.
Also, his passive perception, if it's smell or hearing related, is a 19.
That's pretty good.
Fair enough.
Dog can hear a fly landing on a wall 20 feet away.
Mako, wake me up for third watch when you can tell time and you know it's time to wake me up, right?
Mako can't do that part. Maybe you should Mako take first watch, and then Bo will wake you up.
That works.
Okay. Get them both going up by just shouting.
Oh, I just,
Ezekiel!
Yeah.
I just have this
Ezekiel!
picture in my head now of just Mako laying on the floor and Vinny's like all curled up, cuddled against him. And he's just laying there with his head in his paws. Just keeping watch.
Watching door.
Travis, I need hugs.
But who's watching the window behind me?
Sorry, I had a moment.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
what we do.
long rest time. Okay. So
Oh, goodness.
everyone goes to sleep. All the player characters go to sleep.
We do.
Yes. Vinny,
Hey,
you have a dream.
is it a white
There's a-
Christmas?
There's a familiar. Damn, you almost made me break out in song, damn it. There's a familiar silvery gray well with green water. You can hear a voice and saying, Vinny, there's something you need to do. Vinny.
What?
You need to do something, but I can't tell you what it is.
That's not very helpful.
Please.
What? Please what?
I'm trying to help you. Please.
Do what?
You need my help. Please.
Well, who are you?
You need to wake up.
For fuck's sake. No. I'm not waking up. Fucking talk to me. Let's go.
Okay. So.
I'm resisting waking up.
The dream fades.
No, you motherfucker!
Yeah. You still sleep. The dream's over. You dream of, like, fluffy wolves or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's a bunch of Mikos.
Fluffy wolves eating snowy owls.
No. Pigeons. Pigeons.
Alright, so, second watch, and, Zeke, you get briefly roused before second watch is starting because Bo proclaims quite loudly, "Alright, I would like everybody to know that I am now initiating watch. Number 2.
Thank you.
You can stay asleep now.
Bo, you're literally on my arm, which is in front of my fucking face because I'm curled up trying to go to fuck to sleep.
You know, I really can't see very well from this position. Could you take me off and put me on the bedside table?
Abso-fucking-lutely, I throw her across the room.
I'm upside down. Can someone please flip me over?
Mako! I send the pigeon over. Pigeon! Owl.
It's an owl. The owl flips over the magical sentient bracer, and you can hear, stop it, you're scratching my, damn it. And you hear the owl, the bracer on the writing desk.
Better.
I am now initiating second watch.
Remember to watch the window, too.
So after everybody gets woken up by that, everyone goes back to sleep. And then a couple hours later, in the room, watch number 2 is over. It was quite glorious and boring. Zeke?
Yes!
Ezekiel?
Yes, I'm awake. Yes.
It is your watch.
Oh, I'm sorry if I startled me awake. Everybody go back to sleep. It's fine. There's nothing wrong.
Excuse
no
me,
alarm.
but that is my job. Now initiating third watch. Ezekiel will remain awake. I will now go to sleep.
Wait, do I need to say that too? Is it
No.
is it like official orders passing
Zeke,
down
just
the watch?
Shut up and watch. Fuck.
Oh, sorry, Vinny. You just had to go back to sleep. That's fine. That's fine. Tay, did I wake you?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, go back to sleep.
Who's worse, Bo or Zeke?
The two of them together.
God, I would have kicked your asses out if we were roommates.
Well, one of them's a sentient bracer, so that wouldn't be super hard.
And the other one's a sentient bracer.
The other one's a semi-sentient old man.
So, fun fact, Tay, I just realized, because you're more than 10 feet away from Bo at this point, you are blinded.
What the... Fine. Make me sleep better.
Yeah.
While
that
I'm
is
on
an
watch,
effect.
I'm on watch, I want to pull out my the notebook, the DVD, and watch the extended edition with commentary, please. No, I pull out my
On loud.
Yeah, on loud. God.
Tay gets up. He's like, "Is that Ryan Gosling?"
Go back to bed. I'm watching my movie. No, I pull out the magical notebook and I start writing in it. Kel Duvall, what do you know about the Feywild and yeah.
What do you know about the Feywild?
Yeah, I don't know. It's vague, but I want to do something while I'm on watch.
Alright, so you're right. What do you know about the Feywild? The ink sinks away, and about a minute later, a 30-page treatise on the Feywild appears.
Awesome. Zeke reads all of it.
Okay, it's a little dry. And
That's the drier the. No, I'm not gonna finish that one. Not gonna leave that one open. He just reads it. He reads it. Yes.
okay. At the very end of the treatise, there's 4 little characters. Why? Question mark.
I write. We're here. We're going to see the Lady Iltivar, the Lord of Winter. And I'm worried we're in over our heads.
It just says back, probably.
You're no fucking use.
Try not to lose me.
Why? What do you have a I write. Why do you have a particular attachment to me? Why am I flirting with a journal? Weird.
Just if you drop me, I might get dirty.
Huh. I like it.
No,
weird.
it says then no, not in that way.
All right. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying your time in the journal. And I close it and put it away.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I just spend the rest of my time twiddling my thumbs and humming to myself.
I mean, you
quietly.
read a 30-page dense treatise on the Feywild. You're probably was most of your watch time. It's only 2 hours.
All right. Well, yes, I'm studying it and like memorizing things and
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And then, your watch is over, and everybody got a long rest. Barely.
Hey, it's morning. Everyone, wake up! It's time to greet the day.
I grab the revolver and shoot Zeke. No.
Did you finish the movie?
Revolver.
Yes.
The revolver that was under the pillow.
I cast light on the something annoying for everybody. I just brighten the room up.
Yeah, sure.
Wake everybody up.
So, Vinny, you got food and water, presumably, so your exhaustion goes away.
Hooray.
Someone grab Bo and bring them to me because I am currently blind.
You
Use
hear
the
a flutter
fucking
of
bird.
wings,
There you go.
and then suddenly you can see again, and right as you can see, there is a large metal bracer flying into your face.
Thank you, Taya.
Tung!
You're blind without that?
Huh.
If they get too far away, they blind me.
Huh. Yeah.
Ain't that right, Bo?
I'm very needy.
So am I. That's why we get along well.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster, but okay.
Wait, how long does that blindness last?
As long as we're apart.
Or if you unattune from me.
Oh, I was gonna say, didn't Corvath have you for a while, and wouldn't he be blind? But never mind.
I didn't want Corvath anymore. I unattuned from him.
Oh,
You can do that?
ooh.
Oh yeah, don't piss me off.
That's some sassy shit right there. I like that. Don't you get any ideas right now?
But I always have ideas. I'm a sentient object.
I mean, like, don't try to be sassy with me just because I pointed out that you're being sassy.
Oh,
That's my job.
okay.
Your job is to be glorious.
Hey,
Right.
not to be rude, but I think there's something underneath your pillow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I told you there's a
Is
revolver
it-
there.
Yeah, is it a revolver?
I pick up the pillow.
It's owl
You
poop.
pick up. You pick up the pillow, and sitting underneath the pillow, very neatly appointed in place, is
It's Trick.
indeed a revolver.
Oh, did you not see that coming, Tay?
It has these odd greenish lines that glow slightly and trace along down the barrel.
Is this some supernatural Dean and Sam shit, or we're gonna use this to shoot the devil?
Oh, I'm gonna roll 1d6 for charges on my wand coming back.
Let me
Right.
guess. This is the gun that can kill an archfey. Bo,
Yes.
does that guess sound good to you?
I don't know. It looks really weird to me. I've never seen anything like it.
I would like.
There are, it has 6 chambers that are filled and 3 other little bullets on the side of it. The bullets glow green and a bluish green.
I'm just real curious how I didn't feel this last night when I was sleeping.
I don't think it was there.
Now I'm kind of concerned how it got there.
I use my wand, Malfeasi's handy wand, to cast detect magic on it.
That revolver is not magic.
Oh,
Or the bullets?
No.
ain't nothing about it. All right, well.
Are guns a pre-established thing in this world?
Yes, but they're quite rare. You've probably heard of them. You've probably never seen one.
Have I seen one?
I mean, ultimately, that's up to you. The average character probably has not, but you get to decide for your own character. You did go to an academy where you studied ranged combat, like that may have come up.
Yeah, that, and also I was in the military and had wealthy parents.
All increases the chances.
Have I seen one? Like, were they more common where I'm from?
You would not have seen one before you traveled back in time.
Okay.
If you've seen one since then, well, that's up to you, but the chances are pretty low.
Okay.
So if this isn't magical and the bullets aren't magical, why is it glowing?
I haven't to the foggiest.
Is anything else glowing like it's magical, like bow or?
Yeah, the detect magic is paying off of other things.
Okay.
That you know are magic, like his boots that he never took off all night.
Okay.
They're cozy.
They are cozy. They are the definition of morning slippers.
Yeah. All right.
They're Uggs.
Canon.
I hate it so much.
So I'm making the guess and the assumption that this is to kill an archfey. So we're gonna find out when that happens.
Do you know how to use that?
In theory.
In theory, the general concept. I'm not gonna waste the 9 bullets I have.
Okay, make me an. Let's make me an intelligence check with your proficiency bonus.
So what is that? That's just an investigation.
Sure, that works.
20.
Okay, so you're examining these bullets. They're not actually designed to, as you look at them, they're thoroughly not designed to actually aerodynamically fly out of this barrel. You're entirely unsure how this thing actually is going to propel these, if it even does.
What the fuck is this trick? Give me a goddamn instruction manual or something. Alright, quick rundown. We're gonna go try to kill this bitch. With this gun, I have never fired a gun before. I'm assuming I'm the one who's going to be firing the gun because I shoot the arrows, so ranged shit, you know.
Makes sense, sure.
I know the general concept of shooting a gun. Never actually done it. Let's see how this goes. Second step. These are apparently not magical, despite the glowing green runes type things.
No magic.
Not runes, more like little bars along the side.
There are bars, green bars. Don't know the fuck that means. Other thing, these bullets do not seem like they go in this gun.
Well, they seem like they fit inside it. They just don't seem like they would actually shoot out of it.
that.
Hmm.
So, we're gonna be great. To sum it all up, Bo, are you ready to die in a glorious blaze of fire? Just say yes.
Are you? Glory is good, not dying. Are you sure if you know how to actually fire that thing?
It's a soft yes.
Okay.
Right. Well, maybe we should be getting on the road then, and I don't fucking know. Let's just go deal with this shit. Fucking sick of this winter shit already. I want some sunlight.
It's been cold for a long time.
We could go back to Arcadia. It was
Yeah,
perfect.
no, let's not fucking no. Alright, we're going right now. Let's go. Leaving.
So you start moving the writing desk out from in front of the door?
Yeah.
Good thing there wasn't a fire.
Yeah, that's what the window's for.
Fair. So you move the writing desk out from in front of the door. Scrape, so scrape, scrape. You open the door. You head out. You can see out from the unfrosted windows that are in the larger main area that the twilighty dawn dusk, can't really tell, light is still piercing the horizon. Phyllis is at the bar wiping it down. Waves.
Are the other people still here?
Nope. How'd it
Hi,
go?
Phyllis. Oh,
Hi, Tay.
I mean, we slept.
I had to go to the bathroom for a really long time. I apologize.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they're not here anymore. You can probably just say words.
I pooped too.
Well,
I didn't need to know that.
sarcasm
We
is one of
didn't-
my many weapons.
We didn't have a toilet. Where did you go?
Don't worry about it.
Ah. Well, that's gross. All right.
It was under your pillow.
Didn't you shit in a cave for the first 30 years of your life?
Okay. Yes, but it was a settled cave, and we harvested mushrooms that we grew with our own. It was
Yeah.
fertilizer.
And you're gonna tell me that we're gross?
Well, we had to survive. There were demons
Yeah,
and
hey,
undead
okay,
outside.
And let.
Can we focus here? Focus. Focus.
Phyllis seems highly interested in this conversation.
It's fucking stupid. Anyways,
Hey, Vinny.
what?
Hi.
Anyways, we're leaving now. Thank you for your help. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Good evening.
Huh.
Good
Hey.
Oh,
twilight.
that's
Good twilight.
fucking Feywild bullshit. What time is it? Constantly 8 p.m.
The time we actually do track time.
Oh yeah.
But we just say good evening and good morning a lot, especially to people who aren't from around here because we find it's funny.
Huh. Well, thank you for your assistance, Phyllis. You've done us a great service. Thank you.
Trust me, I had plenty of compensation for my part in this.
Ooh,
Wait, how much?
yeah. How much?
Well, you don't ask, guys.
That's none of your business.
Yeah.
What? Just all right. You're bragging about it. I thought friendly banter. We'd ask and.
See, I never
bragging.
understood that. Just if
Bragging a little bit so that you think it's more than it actually was. It's like normal.
Yeah, even I understood that
Alright.
shit. Like, come on.
I like to know how much things pay. It's for
Yeah.
future reference.
Yeah. What if we opened an inn and we were assisting people, travelers, and adventurers? We should know how much to charge. It's just
It's like
common sense.
set like a standard for shady shit.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, Phyllis. More important question that's not stupid. Who the fuck were those guys?
Oh,
Alright.
they're appointed by the Northern Fae and the Winter Host Tree. They watch things. We're not entirely sure what they're about. I erred on the edge of caution against letting them know what was happening, since they are official.
They didn't.
They spend a lot of time watching people.
They didn't seem to like us very much.
Uh, I might know a little more if you're willing to grease the wheels a bit.
Well, you just told us you made a lot of money on the deal. Like,
Yeah,
you
maybe I want to make a little more because you didn't let me brag properly.
Well, all right. Here's 2 electrum.
He looks at the true electrum.
Equals a whole gold.
It's a whole gold. That's fair.
He sighs. Looks at Vinny.
Vinny's sighing
more?
right there with him.
It's a respect thing at this point. It's got to be at least 5 gold.
5 gold. That's like a whole week's salary for you.
That's 10 whiskeys.
How do you think I make my money?
I mean, like in like a I don't know.
Run a reputable establishment?
It's a small town.
No one's here. This entire place has been empty every time you've walked in. Do you really think I have, like, normal customers? I'm
Oh,
not even sure what I gave you was whiskey.
So you're saying you make less than what? Than 5?
Was it not whiskey?
I think so.
Oh well, it tasted good. I had no complaints.
See, my shit was whiskey. That's why you bring your own shit.
All right, here's 8 more electrum.
Thank you very much. He slides it forward into his fanny pack. Zips up. Those cloaked figures.
It's a
They call them the Mountain Watchers because they always asking questions about people who are interested in the peak. That number's been going up recently. With the whole light show, so they've been a little more Twitter than normal. You came in here and you asked a few questions about that. I don't think they were very happy about that.
Have you seen any other groups from Kenneth Rhodes or the Material Plane pass through recently?
Recently, there was one little ragtag group. They are arguing with each other.
Was it consisting of a halfling riding a wolf and then 2 idiots?
No, it wasn't like you, no.
Huh.
I was making... Okay, never mind.
Oh, you were making it... I understand now.
How about Thea? Have you seen Thea?
Who?
Alright, you don't know who that is. Okay, fine.
An Eladrin woman.
Oh, it's been a couple of those, but...
Probably with Trick. Or
haven't seen
looking
Trick.
for him.
I haven't seen Trick.
Alright, well, I don't have any further questions.
We should probably be on the road anyways. We need to, go appear before court and all that, the fancy-ass shit or whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Oh, yes. As a prophet, I knew you would say that.
Vinny
Like,
makes
turn
that,
around
like,
and-
gagging face.
Walking towards the door.
Phyllis is confused.
Zeke, how
Vinny,
many
can we-
fingers am I holding up behind my head right now?
Probably 2.
Probably 1.
What the
His middle.
fuck, Jeff? What the fuck, Jeff? I was holding up 2 fingers.
I was making a joke about you flipping me off behind my back.
No.
They're all looking.
Holy shit, that's hilarious. All right, somebody clip that.
All right.
Zeke's
so,
not a prophet. Jeff is.
I don't know what you're talking about. Also, he was labeled as an oracle, not a prophet.
Oracle. Shit, sorry.
Oh,
See?
Oracle
Right.
foretold, right?
So you head out onto the road, leaving the roadhouse. Go get your horses out from the stables. Benny,
hey.
as you're readying and saddling helping ready and saddle the horses, you find yourself alone in the barn for a minute, in the stable. You almost blink, and there's one of the fur-cloaked figures nearby. This one's not an elf though. He's a rough-shaven, humanoid, human man, about middle-aged. Uh, he strides up to you. He's wearing a kind of greenish tinted half plate, and you clock on his belt. There's a empty holster. And he looks you dead in the eye as you pause what you're working on. Says, "Vinny, was it?
Who's asking?
Name's Yannick.
There's something I can help you with?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what your interest in the mountain is."
Kind of a personal question to be asking straight off the bat. We only just met each other.
I'm a very direct agent. Look, you don't need to play coy. We know that one of you has an item recovered from the mountain itself. We don't know how you got it, but we need it back.
Vinny's making the confused face like I'm making the confused face right now.
He looks at you. He almost barks, but kind of quiet and menacing, like the weapon. Useless, playing dumb. Look, if you want to do this the hard way, I can come back another time when you aren't gonna like it very much, or you can cooperate. It's really that simple.
Okay. So just be straightforward like you were saying. I prefer it that way anyways. What do you want?
You can you can hear one of the other party members making their way to the stable. It's final just
Vinny, are you there? We're ready to go.
So as you hear them approaching, he catches your eye and you need to make a wisdom save.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
21.
So he looks you in the eye, and you feel his eyes. They gleam a gold color, piercing gold, and you feel yourself almost like fall into them mentally, and you realize that this person's trying to charm you, and you reel back strongly.
Can I hit him?
Sure, you can hit him.
I take out both of my swords and try to fucking murder this guy.
Roll initiative.
Vinny does not appreciate anybody trying to charm him.
But I do it every day.
And you never succeed. 22.
Oh.
Okay, so as you go reach your weapons, he faster than lightning pulls out a loaded gun from his back holster and it levels it at your face and says, "No. Stand, boy. I'm gonna go now.
Where's
talk
Mako?
again soon." Mako's nearby.
I let out a sharp whistle and have Mako try to fucking tackle this guy to the ground.
Okay. As Mako approaches, he morphs into a bat. And
Mako or the person?
The Yannick. And
Oh.
flies off into the rafters.
Opportunity attack.
Sure.
He's technically taken a turn, right?
Yeah. He may have gotten a 28 initiative.
Wow. 26 to hit.
You hit him.
I don't know if he counts as a humanoid or a fiend, but that's that damage.
Okay, so you slice against the bat and do a fairly solid hit, but you feel yourself clashing against a type of magical ward that soaks the damage as he flies off out of your sight into the rafters.
Can I Hunter's Mark him?
You no longer have sight on him.
He's in the rafters?
Yeah, but like they're deep and shit. He went off into a corner.
I'm gonna try to track him.
All right. Make me a survival check.
I don't know whether or not to have advantage.
You would get advantage on. Take advantage, sure.
Okay.
Mako's helping, stuff like that. There are things to apply.
17.
You very quickly ascertain that this is the individual who left no trace.
Wonderful.
And that was one of the NPCs from Lalix.
I thought it was. I recognize the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, he had a character named Yannick before.
Alex, I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna have to kill your NPC the next time I see him. Because, no, I apologize, he's an asshole.
I like his gun.
Vinny, what are you doing with your swords out?
The motherfucker that was following us when we first got here was, trying to play footsie with my brain, and I don't fucking appreciate that. You hear me? And like, Vinny's, like,
Footsie.
saying that up into the rafters.
Footsie with my brain is the best description of being someone attempting to charm you.
Whoever the
Where did he-
motherfucker is, he's, got a gun. Thinks he's being real fucking slick trying to charm me and shit.
Where did he go?
Turned into a bat and flew up somewhere in the rafters.
Oh. All right.
I don't know if he's still there or not.
I guess that explains how he escaped last night when we were searching for him.
Yeah, it seems like it. Vinny does not look happy at all.
What did he want?
Vinny is disappointed.
He was saying that we have a weapon from the mountain. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
The pistol? Or the gun? I guess I wouldn't know it's called a pistol, but... Or would
You
I?
would.
I don't know. What do I know
You-
about these things?
You would.
Alright. Yeah. The pistol?
Fuck if I know. He was being all fucking cryptic and shit, thinking he was being real fucking cool.
Was he real fucking cool?
No, he was a total asshole. Oh, hey Tay, when did you get here?
I was lurking.
Oh, okay. Well, motherfucker said he'd be seeing us again, so I look fucking forward to it. I'm gonna put a sword in his ass again. I hit him once when he was a bat, but there was some sort of
Yeah.
bullshit ward and whatnot. Actually, you know what? Real quick, Zeke, pull out your who's what's it. See if you can maybe he's still in the rafters there. I could get another shot at him.
Alright. I'll attempt... Well, actually, I cast it pretty recently. Do I still have it up?
Detect
I
magic?
cast it on the... Yeah, I cast it on the pistol. It's been 10 minutes since we discovered the pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Oh,
Cool. I cast it again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like a bunch of charges, doesn't it?
It's got
Got
5.
6.
It's got 6 charges. It recharges 1d3 every day at dawn. By the way, that is prime material dawn. It doesn't. It still recharges, just even though you're on a plane that doesn't have a dawn and dusk.
Oh. I thought it was 1d6. I rolled a 1d6 and got a 6. Do you want me to
Yeah,
reroll
it
what
regains 1d6 charges every day at dawn.
Alright, so I'm down to 4 now.
So you detect magic. Nothing. I think he's split.
I think he's lickety split. He's gone.
Alright.
He's a fast motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck him, let's go.
Alright, let's go kill ourselves in Archfey.
Alright, so you ride out of the town of Filzathin, heading back onto the road, heading north. Can I have Tay roll me d20?
Yeah. We'll do that way.
Okay, so you head north without really any issue. And after a couple hours jaunt, rising above the horizon, ahead of you is a beautiful frosted, looks a beautiful frosted tree. Looks like it's made almost entirely of ice and snow. The leaves are these beautiful icicle formations. The branches made of opaque frosted ice. And at the bottom middle of it are two elves dressed in very fine silvered plate with glaives and an entrance into the tree, which stretches up and up at least 200 feet into the air.
I want to use my primeval awareness and try to see if there's humanoids in the area,
Sure.
including behind us.
Oh, sorry. I was sitting there waiting for a roll, and I'm not entirely sure why. Because primary awareness doesn't do that. All right, you cast out your awareness, and there's a spattering of humanoids in the tree. There are 5 miles, isn't it, for primary awareness?
Let me double check. 5 miles. Yep.
Yep. Actually stretches backwards, and you detect one humanoid. About 4 miles back. The tree detects partially some humanoids, but you would gather that some of the inhabitants are Fae. The 2 elves at the front detect as humanoid, though.
Gotcha. There's one 4 miles back?
Yep. Oh, no fiends.
No fiends.
Well, wait. One fiend. One fiend in the tree.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Vinny looks confused. Okay. There's a couple humanoids in there. There's one 4 miles back behind us. And there's a fiend somewhere in the tree.
High up.
Way high up there.
Hmm.
I'm real confused on that part. And I'm kind of hoping it's What's-His-Nuts behind us, because I'd really like to go see him again.
Yeah, I would assume it's him.
You want to go back and fucking kick his ass?
No, he's 4 miles back.
That's not that big of a walk.
By the
It
time
could
he
be-
sees us,
Could
he'll
be
take
someone
off again.
else.
I can
Yeah.
walk 4 miles in like an hour.
By the time he sees us, he'll take off again.
Not if we're
There's no point.
stealthy.
You really think we're gonna out stealth him?
I've passed without a trace.
So does he apparently.
I can also sense him. He can't do that to me, I hope.
You don't know.
I don't.
He knew where you were before, didn't he?
I still want to kick his ass.
Let's just move forward.
But then what if we get into the tree and then he pops in and starts causing problems?
Well, then we'll deal with him when we get there.
Wouldn't it be better to just go kick his ass now then?
No.
I kind of want to go kick his ass though. It's gonna be glorious, Bo.
What? Sorry, I was zoned out again.
Oh no,
It's a little boring with all this travel recently.
no, I was saying there's a guy that's 4 miles behind us that I'd love to kick his ass, and I think it'd be a glorious encounter. But you know,
You want to fight one dude and it's supposed to be glorious? We fought a dragon a couple of days ago.
well, he's a very evasive motherfucker.
It turned into a bat.
Like a vampire?
Oh, please
Oh.
don't tell me that, because I really hope he's not.
Did he do anything else vampire-y?
Oh.
Well, you can sense him, and if he was undead, would you be able to sense him?
No, I can't do that.
Yeah. So he's not a vampire.
Oh, that's true though. But I don't know, because he fucking did this thing where he looked at my eyes, and his eyes did like a weird wobbly thing and started sucking me in, and he was trying to fucking charm me, and then I was like, no thank you, and then I tried to fucking hit him with the sword, and he turned into a bat and all that shit.
It also could just be a different person behind us.
Wouldn't it be funny if we doubled back 4 miles to go kick this guy's ass and it was just like some gnome merchant? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
maybe we
Phyllis.
could buy some shit then. No, Phyllis would be a fae.
Vinny, you make your mind up. I don't care.
Oh, fuck, though. That makes me think, because what if he is undead? I don't feel like tangoing with a fucking vampire. I'm not about that Twilight Sparkly bullshit.
Let's just go
a
and
good
take
place for
care.
undead. No sunlight here.
Oh, fuck,
Let's
you're
go
right.
take care of the lady at Iltivar, please. For the love of God.
You sound so thrilled, Tay.
Are you drunk, Tay? Still?
I'm high on life.
Oh, you don't seem like it.
It's a bad high.
All right.
Tay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that it might be quite glorious if you slapped yourself in the face to wake up a little bit. Can't be on the arm that does it.
Do the gust. Make him slap himself. Do it.
It's not that fine of control. I could just gust him though.
It'd be funny as fuck. I'd laugh.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
I'm not that mean.
Can
That's
you see us?
that's very inconsiderate of you.
Can you see us?
Make a strength save.
God damn it.
You get pushed 5 feet and kind of end up dangling off in the saddle a little bit until you push off the ground and recover. It's just a little disgraceful.
There
I'm
we go.
awake.
Ah, that was good. Alright, let's fucking go in.
All right. So as you approach the tree,
I cast mage armor on myself before we go in.
you approach Oda Yelin, the winter host tree. As you get nice and close, the two guards cross their glaives in front. At first, you think they're barring your entrance, but then the door opens, and out just below their two glaives walks a little gnome with a trumpet. Hello, I have prepared to announce your arrival.
Oh, excellent!
I would just like to confirm pronunciations of your names. So we have a Lord Bale of Borax.
Ball.
Lord Ba, okay. And then we have a Regent Venos of Streka. Is that correct?
Yeah, but call me Vinny.
That's not very noble.
You know, that's
Yes.
fair. For official titles, yeah, let's go Vinos then.
Alright, and Ezekiel Sane?
Kane!
Kane.
He
Kane.
is
Oracle.
absolutely not sane.
That's very funny, Lord Ball. Oracle foretold. All right.
Yes, and that is my title, and you must refer to me as that the entire time I'm here. Ezekiel Kane, Oracle foretold. I will also accept the Oracle foretold, Ezekiel Kane.
Mr.
Can I call
Oracle.
you the Oracle? Or
I guess.
okay.
I'm just gonna call you pain in the ass.
I thought you were. You looked. This moment. Never mind. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna start saying names. Go with in that order I called you through, and I want you to come in as I'm saying your name. Sound good?
Yeah, one question.
Yes.
How do you know who we are?
You've been sent an emissary is sent ahead, describing your arrival.
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you, Vinos. I sent him.
Oh, okay. Alright.
We've been highly anticipating your arrival. Trust me.
Sorry. I've been doing all the paperwork. They haven't helped much.
Okay. Ready?
Well, hang on a second. Do you have any weird laws that if we're out on the streets after a certain time, we're going to have to go to a magistrate? I just...
Jesus fucking Christ.
We've been through this before, and I just want to make sure that's not going to happen to us.
Jeff.
Pause a moment. The Oracle foretold Cole and Ezekiel Kane.
Yes.
We don't really have streets. So a lot of that kind of stuff doesn't really apply. We live in a tree. It's really cold inside though, so you might want to bundle up.
All right.
He does have a point, though. Are there any specific laws here that we need to be abiding by that could get us in a lot of trouble? Just...
Well, if I had to be honest with you, I would suggest not angering any of the Archfey. They can really mess you up. And they won't like if you insult them, they might pull a few strings and I don't know, steal your firstborn child or something.
Only the first time.
I think that ship sailed for me. Of having a child, I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't foresee that in the.
Oh,
future.
did you already have a firstborn child? They might go back and take it.
I did not. That's
just sad.
That didn't happen for me.
No,
How are you
it's for the
dealing with
best.
being? How are you dealing with the emotional weight of being sterile?
Oh.
Zeke just kind of like looks down and is a little lost in his thoughts and doesn't respond to that.
Anyways,
okay.
we're ready to go. Just
All right, so you're ready? It's gonna be Lord Ball of Borax, Regent Venos of Streka, and Ezekiel Kane, Oracle Foretold. That order. You ready?
got it.
Showtime. He turns around and back inside. And you hear I need to change.
We're still an Irish pub.
So you hear a reveille-like blast of trumpet notes that lilt through the air, and then you hear that little gnome's voice cutting through the fanfare alongside the trumpet. You're not quite sure how that works, and it says, "Announcing the arrival of the ambassadors from Horizon, Ball of Borax." And it echoes a little bit. And you ride on inside as the glaives part. And as you move inside, you see a massive, ice-carpeted, reflective ballroom that you are entering with a fountain of moving ice in the middle of it. And there is a full arrangement of Fey nobles and lords sitting there politely golf clapping. Regent Venos of Streka! And presumably you ride forth on Mako?
Yep.
And Mako! Life accompaniment.
How the fuck did they know his name?
I don't know.
Just muttering to himself. Just how the fuck did they know his last name? Okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah. You go inside and there's a little bit more clapping. But just like one, but really I have to figure out just like one slightly more enthusiastic dude.
Who is it? Who is it? I look. Who is the more enthusiastic one?
So it is a young Eladrin girl seated off to the right with her parents, and she's like, "Ooh, wolf!"
Vinny gives like a slight salute to that. Just
And then a little more, and then the parents like, "Quiet down, golf clap," and then she goes like, and she golf claps really intensely. And of course, Ezekiel Kane, Oracle Foretold. And then he puts the trumpet back to his lips to play a little do-do-do-do as you enter, Zeke.
Before I enter, I put my hood on and put my hands in my sleeves, but I also cast prestidigitation to create a small magical a small mark or symbol to appear, and I do it on like my forehead, so it's like just like kind of a gold glow. Just over my face, and I walk in, ride on my horse.
You ride in, and there's a little bit of clapping, and you get directed to line up before. Like, I give you your emissaries from over the horizon. Just a little bit more clapping, and then music starts to play in the background, and the doors close, and there's just a soft little lilting harp and some flute. And everyone starts a little hubbub of conversation. A few of the Eladrin seemed interested in the new arrivals and are kind of politely hovering nearby, waiting to be engaged.
Zeke makes a point of just stoically kind of sitting there, but not ever like being the first one to initiate a conversation. He just kind of sits and
Yeah. So your little gnome friend with the trumpet walks over and goes, "You can dismount now."
Is it a requirement?
It's for the horses, yes. I'm assuming your emotional companion animal has training,
The best?
so he can stay with you.
yes, I knew you would ask us to dismount, and I dismount on my horse.
He's nods.
Why?
Me Arch is cringing. Vinny's not. Me Arch is cringing.
I hate Jack.
This is like every cartoon ever. Yes, I knew you would say that. Stop it.
What do the Eladrin look like besides Eladrin?
Well, they're beautiful with their eyes frosted with that pale blue glowing, and they have beautiful silvery hair. And then they have different family crests. There's one where it depicts a stylized heart wrapped in silvery thorns, and there's another where it is a purple embossed dagger cross. And there seems to be a very old Eladrin, one of each, who's just sitting there patiently waiting to be talked to first.
I'm gonna side over to Vinny and be like, all right, we gotta figure out who the fuck is Iltivar. Who are we talking to first? You're the people person. Surprisingly.
Yeah. Not really so much a people person as just kind of that rough asshole that people end up liking.
Do you want me to start trying to talk to people? I mean, I can.
I don't know. You do more of the schmoozing type thing than I do. I
Why just drop?
have a feeling I'd probably rub somebody the wrong way if
All right.
I'm here for emotional support if you need me.
Your little gnome friend pokes you in like your sleeve, or Vinny.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
This is when you customarily give me my tip. I tried really hard.
Yeah, you did, but you kind of messed up Zeko's name.
I'm
but
sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I should have practiced more. My bad.
yes.
I'll
Here's a
get-
silver.
Yeah, okay.
He looks at the single silver piece you hand him, presumably, and it's like maximum offended.
Fine, I'll take the silver back. Vinny, give him a gold.
Just take it back.
Oh, all right. I'll just give him the gold piece.
He's looking at this single gold piece like, did I fuck up that bad?
I'll give you 4 more if you tell me who I should be talking to and who I shouldn't be.
Deal. So you give him 5 gold, and he so over there we got Vidania. She's the matriarch of the Osteroth family, and over there we got Corfel, the patriarch of Sifreth. They're kind of the two significant families in the area, and they both are expecting one of you at least to greet them first, because that's a respect thing.
Oh, I'm definitely not doing that. Can't wait to see that reaction. Go on.
Yeah. If I had to make a suggestion, it would be for one of you to talk to each of them. That's just me.
Separately or like one at a time sort of thing?
Well, simultaneously, as to avoid disrespecting them.
That makes sense.
Which one is Vidania?
Vidania?
Yes.
Yeah, the one right there. I just pointed out.
Ah. All right.
I literally just mentioned that name.
Sorry, I was busy thinking of far off places, time.
That's very
Hate
cryptic.
you so much.
Oh,
My name.
okay.
Yeah.
My name's and does that help you? Do you want to what? My name's Cockabee. You can I can Cockabee. Yeah. You can use my I can help you out if you know anything else. That's the situation you're in right now.
Is Iltivar here?
Iltivar is on the premises, but they haven't been seen outside of their quarters in About 5 months.
That's
Do they have like a trusted companion that we could speak to, because we have business with
Keep
them?
quiet up a little bit. Well, the reason that they haven't been out of their quarters is they had a separation with a significant person recently. Dwendeth kind of left Iltivar for Leah, and we think that Iltivar's a little broken up about it. You know, making everything snowy and everything. Probably get over it in a couple decades.
okay.
I go up to Vidania.
Yeah.
Vidania?
No,
Vidania.
Zeke,
Vidania.
Zeke, stop it,
Your oracle seems to have seen that this is a good idea at this time.
Zeke,
Yeah.
I want to follow
Okay.
his lead.
stop it.
I just absolutely ignore Tay the entire time.
Zeke!
I don't hear his
So
damn thing
Vidania-
he's saying.
A older Eladrin, but very regal looking, with the stylized heart with the silver thorny holly wrapped around it. As you approach, she extends her hand.
Like for a shake or for a kiss the ring?
Yeah, that
kinda
one,
thing?
the second
Kiss
one.
the- All right. Yeah, I reach out, take her hand, and give her a
Just
kiss the ring.
suck her pinky finger.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah,
can you type out both of the Lord and Lady people's names
sure.
so I can put in notes?
Jeff, I wanted to see what would happen if we didn't acknowledge either of the two major families.
Oh no,
I
Vinny
thought
would
it'd be
absolutely
really-
would not have done that.
Yeah. No,
So-
man. I feel like we are this close to being we're in over our heads. Let's be honest about that part. And we're very close to just getting murdered. I don't know.
No, we're trying to murder.
Okay.
We're trying to do a murder.
When Vinny sees Zeke going to talk to Vidania, Vinny immediately starts making a beeline towards Corfell because he's like, I don't feel like getting between no fucking respect bullshit. I'm just gonna go deal with this. Let's go.
No, Vinny,
Okay.
Vinny, no, Vinny,
Gone.
what the fuck?
Gone.
All right, so you
Vinny!
talking to Vidania. It says, I'm Vidania, the matriarch of the House Osteroth. It is nice to make your acquaintance. You were the Oracle foretold,
Yes.
Ezekiel?
Ezekiel Kane, the Oracle foretold. I have heard much about your house. A very honored and ancient
that is
family.
excellent. What do you see as the brightest jewel of my family's history?
Granted, I read a 30-page treatise on the Feywild.
This is the part
Do
where
I
you
know
make a
something?
history check.
Do I know? Do I remember anything
I'll
about
give
that?
you advantage because you read a thing.
Right. 16.
Okay. Supposedly their family once tricked a host of dragons to leave the lands that was a contested land so they could control it, and as this supposedly still to this day their ancestral home, and so this is like the origin story of their house.
Oh, well, of course. When your esteemed family tricked and
That's where we pop over to Vinny with
dragon. Yeah, I
Corfell.
go over all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right up on Mako.
Yeah, so this is a very aged Eladrin male. The Eladrin don't really show age. He's showing a little age. He's got a couple wrinkles.
Very old. Got it.
As you approach, he eyes Mako a little bit with just a slight smile on his lips.
Vinny just kind of pats Mako on his head and says, "He's very friendly. You're welcome to pet him if you'd like."
I might partake. Reaches out his hand. I am Corfell, patriarch of House Sithreth, and this is the little purpled dagger insignia. It's nice to make your. Nice to finally meet you in person, Regent Vinos.
It's a pleasure. Handshake.
Do you shake his hand?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Little tiny halfling hand.
Yeah. He's very delicate. In the shake. And after the shake finishes, he takes a half step forward and reaches out his other hand and gives Mako a little scruff.
Mako likes it.
So, what's... I'm sure you came here with a full agenda on your plate, plans and deals to be made. Where's your first stop after me?
I hadn't really considered, to be honest. So many things
Oh.
to do. I kind of thought
Winging
maybe...
it, that's dangerous.
Well, you say dangerous. I say inadvertently tactical.
He looks at you. Little winks. Might be a little more dangerous than you imagine.
Keep people on their toes.
It's fair. And careful, if you surprise me too much, I might just fall over.
No, your lord, I wouldn't
Yeah.
do such thing to you.
So is your goal just make a little bit of pleasant small talk with him?
Yeah, try to just be friends. Make connections.
Okay. While you two are chatting up those two, the little girl pops over to Tay and kind of tugs at your tunic and speaks in Elven to you. You speak Elven, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. So, hi, what's your name?
I am Lord Ball, and you are?
I'm Jilia.
Jillia.
Jilia, yeah. So you're like important and stuff. How do I get to be important and stuff?
I think you're on the right track already, Jillia.
But all these banquets and stuff, they're so boring. Can I be important without those?
That's how you know you're already important, Jillia.
Really?
Yeah, the boring stuff. Jillia, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Do you know where Lord Iltivar
Jesus
stays?
Christ, hey.
Oh yeah, she's on the Oh, that she counts on her fingers a little bit. She's pretty young. It's the third layer up. You go up the steps up to the landing, and you go up a couple levels, and that's her private floor.
The third floor?
Yeah, there's only 4 levels. The top one's mostly for defenses. Well, like the people with the cool bows hang out, like yours.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Can I shoot your bow?
No.
Please?
No.
Oh, that's no fun.
Jillia,
Yeah?
I appreciate your help. I need to go talk to some of the adults now, some grown-ups now. But thank you.
That's too bad. I might... Is the wolf nice?
Yes. The person riding it is not.
Oh, okay. I'll try to look for a time where I can pet the wolf without bothering Venos.
That's a good idea, Jillia. Or Lady Jillia.
Blasphemy. Addressing me without using my title.
I'm not a lady yet.
One day.
I mean, I'm only 27.
You're older than me.
Yeah, but humans don't have real lifespans. It's funny.
Tay walks away.
Shots fired.
I'm only 27.
Okay, I'm only
Holy
27.
shit.
Wait, Tay, are you a human?
Yes.
I thought you were a half elf.
No,
No.
Tay just acts like one.
All right.
Humans aren't real people.
News to me.
We're 2 humans and a halfling.
No dark vision to be
Fuck,
found.
we're 2.5 men!
We are
Shit!
definitely 2.5 men.
Shit!
2.5 men trying to be fancy. All right, so
Wait, who? What? Does that make me Charlie Sheen?
Yes.
I don't know. Do you do lots of cocaine and have AIDS?
okay, well,
Okay, no, never mind. Zeke's Charlie Sheen.
But between Tay and Zeke definitely Alan.
Really? Oh yeah, I guess kind of.
Is
That's
that
the
Charlie
nerdy
Sheen?
one,
That's not-
right?
That's not Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Tay's the partier.
Yeah.
No, you're Ashton Kutcher, what character that comes in like the ninth season for some
Oh.
dumb reason.
Wait, that little girl is older than me too. Fuck.
Was it?
Little girl's older than me as well. I'm only 20.
That little girl is older than 2/3 of the party.
Guys, I know this is a surprise. She's not older than me.
Whoa.
I mean, technically, is she? Didn't you like age when you like magically?
No, he's just lived a long time here.
Nope, I've
Oh.
been there for a very long time.
I thought you magically
after-
aged.
So after you respect conversations, you bid them farewell, and you all three kind of regroup again.
She's on the 3rd floor.
All right. Well, actually, no. I don't want to depart conversation from. Fuck, my notes just glitched out.
Corfell?
Yeah,
Corfell.
Lord. Would it be Lord? Lord
It
Corfell?
would be Lord. He's the patriarch of their family.
I want to continue speaking with Lord Corfell.
Oh, okay. So if you had something else you wanted to accomplish, that's fine.
Yeah, just after I've gotten kind of friendly with him, just be like, I was kind of thinking on my list of things that I need to do. One of the major ones is I really want to have a chance to have an audience with
Eltivar?
Iltivar. Yeah.
We haven't seen them in long enough that we defaulted to neutral pronouns.
That's fair. There's got to be some way that I can get in there, though. That's kind of one of the big things I've been coming here for. So.
Well, like I said, you've probably heard, they had a bit of a rough breakup and haven't really been out and about since.
Oh, I brought the dog for a couple of reasons. Emotional support's one of them. Scritches on Mako.
I mean, you could always just. I'm sure if you did. 1 second.
Yep.
Well,
Checking notes.
well, Dwendeth, he's my grandson. He checked with himself for a second. He's having. He left Iltivar and they didn't take it the best. Dwendeth's now with Leah, who's an Ostrogoth. Honestly not the happiest about it myself. We'll see how long that relationship lasts. I'm betting they break up within the decade.
You think they would have been better off with Iltivar?
Well, I think having, how it is, relationships are tactical unless they're for love.
Of course.
We might be creatures of passion, but we still have thoughts and
Strategy.
Scratches Mako a little more. Oh, honestly, the sooner that relationship peters out, the sooner things can return to normalcy here. I, for one, am looking forward to it. He looks you in the eye and gives a little smile.
Well, I mean, what's really... How important is Iltivar in all this? I mean, like, if Iltivar would have just disappeared, like, it seems like that would have been a good thing for you guys at this point. That's basically what they did already.
Bless their soul. They wouldn't want them to just disappear, but people move up, people move down. Time moves on.
Who's in the position to move up right now? I imagine someone's got to be rearing to take point.
Well, it would actually, funnily enough, fall to Dwendeth at that point.
That's pretty
He's
good
the
position he's in.
He's the next one, because we don't give positions like that to the oldest. So we want them to hold them for a while. Wanting to keep it in the family would be nice, although that might be a little awkward, given recent events.
I don't know how much of this roleplay you want to do, Nat.
Yeah?
But Vinny wants to do that social dance to try to lead his thoughts to the, well, what if Dwendeth did suddenly end up becoming the next one sort of thing? But, like, if he starts being like, like, Vinny's gonna try to pull back from that, but, like, you know what I'm saying?
Why don't you just make me... just a charisma check?
Oh, that's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. Can I have advantage because Mako's helping?
He does like Mako, but not that much.
Oh, but everybody loves Mako.
He might be an emotional support animal. He doesn't assist your persuasion checks.
Alright, this is gonna be real bad. And I have no stream dice. Oh god. Hit! 9. Yeah, it's about par for the course.
I think Kyle's going to the bathroom.
Yeah, Kyle said BRB. I didn't get a break in this session.
I also
Yeah, we
have to
kinda-
pee.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So you kind of dance the conversation around a bit, hit back and twittering forth and back, cracking jokes, taking your time. Eventually you get Corfel on the topic of if Dwendith took over, and so he's kind of musing on Dwendith's qualities, talking about how he's a bright how he's a bright figure and smart, but he lets his emotions cloud himself a little too much. He's a little bit young for it, honestly. Then he makes a comment about how Tavar definitely letting emotions cloud their judgment, considering,
Weather.
weather.
Just gestures outside.
Yeah. If Dwendith could, and then eventually ends it by saying, if Dwendith could just learn a little more strategy, I would be very happy to have him take over that position.
Okay, so he's not quite super keen on the idea, but not...
No, if you excuse me, I should make the rounds a little bit. It's been nice talking to you, and, Mako, was it?
Yeah, that's Mako here.
It's a little more of a neck scritch. It's been fun.
It was certainly a pleasure. I hope to chat with you again in the future.
I hope your goals come to fruition here.
I'm gonna certainly try my best to make it happen.
He walks off. You can tell his walk is just a touch unsteady.
Okay.
Like I said, very old.
Yeah. Alright, and then I reconvene.
Yeah. And then everyone reconvenes. Did anyone want to get something done during that extended conversation?
I would like to assess the area and see what kind of ways upstairs there are.
Okay, so you've got the large landing. So how it works is you've got that kind of classic palace-y double stairs that wrap around and go up to one door on the back, which definitely leads upwards. And that's the way that Jillia directed you. But you're able to make a little small talk here, get a little bit of the layout, use a little just know-how, and ascertain that there is a lower door below that, and you can probably access the same stairwell through that door as well. And additionally, potentially from outside.
There's a lower door below where?
So you got the two stairs that go up, and then up here you got a door. Also down here you got a door.
Like behind the stairs?
In front of the stairs.
Is there a way to figure out how to get there from outside? Like how do I get there from outside?
So you can get there from outside from talking with a few people, and basically what it comes down to after a little bit of schmoozing is you find out that there is basically a secret exit in case of siege that is hidden out on the outside face of the tree.
Okay.
Like, you're popular with the kids.
I don't know why.
And did our Oracle want to do anything during that time?
No, just made small talk.
was generally ominous.
Yeah.
Alright.
Talked about the dragons and the convincing him to leave. And
Oh,
yeah.
greetings. I knew you would say that.
So, you all reconvene a little bit. Just the light music. Everyone's got there's little tables set up, and people are starting to have little snacks. There's no like grand meal, but there's food available.
All
And
right.
you all get together and chat. What you and Gail?
They're on the 3rd floor. I got 3 possible ways up there. There's the main staircase. There's the door in front of the main staircase, which also leads up there. And there's a way upstairs from outside. Not so sure about that one.
Yeah, they're.
I guess you could also climb the tree.
Not very good options in my book.
Well, our mission. I've been having second thoughts about it. I don't think we should go through with the. I don't want to say it out loud, but ending it. I think we should find another solution.
It's a little last minute, don't you think, Zeke?
Well, what is this person or being done to us? What are we? Are we just highway vagabonds? We would just end someone's life that doesn't deserve it? Killers for hire?
I mean, Zeke, have you looked outside lately?
Kind of.
Yes.
Okay, that's not normal. People are dying.
Heartbreak can do a lot to someone, and I don't know. What if we can find a way to fix that?
That sounds like a lot of work, and I really don't want to. Plus, I kind of want all the shit that Avarice promised, and that whole thing.
And
so
Avarice promised, and Trick promised.
Yeah,
Oh,
Trick kind of
it hurt
promised
Trick.
some really
and
important.
he's a wanted man.
He seems to
Some
have
places
ways.
snow our way.
I just think it's worth exploring our who we are as people before we make that decision.
All right.
We've killed before, and it's been in self-defense. But I think this is it's a new track for us, and I don't know if I'm very comfortable with it. That's all.
Well, we at least need to get up there and talk to them. So we gotta get up there some way. And if the becomes necessary that we do go through with it, then...
Well, I mean, if it is for the greater good to save Kenneth Rhodes, then I suppose that's an outcome I could reconcile. But
It seems like it. And thing is, too, is from talking with the Lord over there, it sounds like Iltivar is really leaning on the emotional side of things. So, yeah, if we might be able to console them today, what happens tomorrow or 10 years from now when suddenly they get a fucking hangnail and suddenly start crying or some shit? Like,
well, who takes their place if they're gone?
The Lord's grandson. Apparently he's kinda emotional, but he's not that bad. He just needs to learn some tactics, and I mean...
He's also the one who broke up with Iltivar.
Yeah, that too.
Thank you, so.
Thank you, Bo. I don't know how you heard that conversation, but...
I was not spacing out this time. This part's interesting.
Okay.
Am I allowed to talk to them? I've been just kind of being quiet, but like...
Please don't. We don't need that right now.
Okay.
In other situations, I'd say go for it. I don't give a shit. But like in this situation, best to keep a little modest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zeke, if you really want to, what we could do is after we're done with some of this stuff, we could go see this Dwin Death person, try to maybe teach some tactics to them so that they're not so emotional.
Well, I suppose it might be worth speaking to them.
Assuming that, you know, we're not running out of here with people chasing our asses, but...
Very likely.
Given our reception in most places, I highly doubt that.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
wishful thinking.
Vinny, any of those three options standing out to you? For me, I'm kind of looking at the door underneath the stairs.
Is the gnome friend still nearby somewhere?
Yeah, he's sitting at one of the tables, nomming on some chicken.
Hang on a second. Let me do a little more information gathering. Hang on.
Talk to Cockabee.
Yeah, let me. Vinny's gonna go over to Cockabee.
So, as he sees you approach, he very hastily puts the chicken down and wipes off his hands. And
It's a whole chicken.
Yeah, and looks up at you.
Cockabee, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Like, what's the order of events here? Like, we got here, people starting to snack. We had the chats with people. Like, what follows after?
Oh, this is just all it always is. Everybody, all the lords and ladies just kind of mill about here. They talk, they connive, they make deals, they position, jockey. And then at some point they go to their appointed rooms and sleep, and then they come back. Sometimes they go off on adventures, but not really that often. These people are nobles.
Well, what time is it right now? It's kind of hard to tell in here.
I actually don't know. We kind of lose track.
Okay, is there a appointed time when people are gonna start going to bed and whatnot? Because, like, I don't. Do we have guest chambers here? Is that something?
Oh yeah, you actually do. I was supposed to tell you about that earlier. Damn it. Maybe I don't deserve that tip. Although 20 GP is considered customary. But anyway,
Tays in the background.
you actually have these guest quarters are on the second level.
Okay.
I could show you to them.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, if people are still gonna be milling about, I mean, I'm kind of tired.
Yeah.
The others are kind of
Like I said,
tired.
there's not really a designated sleeping time, so people tend to go to bed and come out staggeringly.
This is an interesting place. Okay.
It's an odd place. It pays good.
You born
you
here,
from?
or you born on the material plane?
I'm from a town down south called Kenneth Roads.
Oh, hey, buddy. All right.
Oh, you've been there?
Yeah. We had to pass through there, you know.
That was a very strong reaction for some place you passed through.
It's a nice place. I
Has
mean,
there
you
been here
know,
a
if you
little
don't
bit?
mind all the dead people.
Dead people?
Well, in case you didn't notice, it's kind of snowing literal death out there.
Oh, is that getting down to there? Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Most of the population of Kenneth Roads is kind of...
that's unfortunate. I hope my family's okay.
If we pass through again, I can check on them for you.
That might be appreciated. We're the Waggletop family.
Putting out my notes.
His name's Cockbee Waggletop.
Have you looked at gnome names? This is coming from a person who made the character Merle Fizzlebottom.
That's true. That was my my gnome warlock's name.
Merle Fizzlebottom.
Yeah.
I thought my names were bad.
He was also a grouchy old man, actually.
He was great. He was grouchy. He wasn't silly though. He was just a grumpy.
He was grouchy, not old. He was
Got it.
Curse of Strahd, though. Silly wasn't really in the MO.
Alright, note has
Yeah.
been taken. Yeah, I can take a look next time we pass through, but
I appreciate that.
I certainly hope that they are still alive, but...
And at this point, he's at this point led you to your companion. So Regent Vinos would like me to show you to your rooms. Would you like to accompany him?
Thank you, good catch on that. I would have been very upset if you didn't use my title.
Yes, lead the way to the rooms. I kind of assume I know where they are.
And you, Lord Ball, you want to come along?
I suppose.
All right. And he walks over to where he's seating, grabs his little trumpet, and starts gnome hustling up the stairs. He has to take pretty big steps to get up them.
Kyle is
Also, they're a little
channeling his inner
slick.
balance.
They're also a little slick because they're made of ice.
That sucks.
It's creepy.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't either.
and it leads you up to the top of the stair entrance. Opens the doors, very cold to the touch, and you have the nice view of the inside of the tree where you can see the grain of the tree, but it's all blue and white frosted ice and snow. And there's a grand spiral staircase with an opening in the center. And it leads you up two of the large floors. Every floor has a large vaulted ceiling up, so each floor is about 50 feet.
Oh.
So it's quite a bit of stairs to go up to get to the second floor. About 100 feet in the air at this point. And it opens you up to into a door that enters into a large penthouse. Everything made of ice and snow, frosted decor. Everything's cold. And there is a beautiful balcony that looks out and surveys the land for what you assume must be miles upon miles, except it's too blizzardy to see more than about 60 feet outside.
Lovely.
There are 3 king-sized beds that seem to be formed out of blocks of ice, and then are covered in furs on top of that.
Oh.
Yeah. Are these rooms to your liking?
Yes.
I would say so.
They'll do.
Can we get some extra furs in here for Mako?
Sure, certainly. I announced your arrival, but I'm also your personal service. So anything you need, just talk to me.
So you're trying to get more gold out of us, is what you're saying.
Well, technically, I do not. I am paid by the Winter Host Trees General Fund, but it is customary for a 20 gold per day tip to your porters. Here.
Gotcha. Alright, well, you got the 5 today. We'll see about tomorrow.
Alright. Should I leave you to be?
Yes, please.
Alright. I'll come check in 4 hours?
Make it 5.
5 hours. Excellent. Goodbye. And he closes the little ice door behind him. Well, quite a big ice door.
It's not like transparent ice, right? Like this is like all.
It's
Okay,
all like one of those shower doors that's like slightly translucent.
So the doors are actually like blue ice, so you can't see through them. And the walls are white ice, but they're frosted enough that they're basically opaque.
Okay. You're as cold as I. Okay, so. Zeke?
Yes.
Can you, run with the wand, do the whole.
I mean, I can try, but I assume this entire place glows with magic.
Well, I just want to make
alright.
sure that, there's nothing.
Yeah, I cast detect magic with the wand.
This entire place does indeed resonate with transmutation and evocation magic.
Okay.
But that being said, there are things that are stronger and weaker in different areas. So you can still, with some effort, look through. You don't find anything exceptionally magically alarming.
Okay.
There's a few amenities that you're not really sure what they do that are magic,
Okay.
but they don't seem dangerous, and there's no like hidden things that you're able to detect.
Okay. Well, I go and sit on one of the beds, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying to communicate with the Fate Stitcher that's in my head.
Okay.
Fate Stitcher, we haven't spoken in a while, and I still have concerns of a price that you will exact for needing assistance, but you see the weaves of fate and time and what happens. What sort of outcome could happen if we were to kill Lord Iltivar, and I'm kind of at a loss right now.
So you pronounce the fate teacher's name, and make your peace. And there's no response. Vinny, however, into your head pops a voice.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's like, hello? Vinny, was it? It was, this is the Fate Stitcher. I've been invoked on your behalf.
Vinny falls out of his saddle.
Startle. Your friend seems curious about the repercussions of dealing with the Lady Iltivar. Do you share his concerns?
What? What?
Hello, I am the Fate Stitcher. I'm communicating to you from across the plains.
This is weird. I'm usually the one talking into people's brains, not the other way around.
I can affect, reweave the
This is all out loud.
Yeah, I can affect, reweave the stitches and threads of fate to your favor, if you so desire.
That sounds real fucking ominous.
I'm not trying to be ominous, honestly. That being said, I don't get that much opportunity to talk to people.
Vinny, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't fucking know. There's someone talking in my head. What the fuck's going on right now? Zeke, help!
Yeah, why would you ask me? I don't...
You're the magic one. Fucking what is going on right now?
Who are you talking to?
What was your name?
The Fate Stitcher.
Fate Stitcher. I don't... Who the fuck is that?
Well, I suppose I should confess something to you. Do you remember that well we went to? We walked by in the Outlands.
Yeah.
That would, in your head, Vinny, that would have been the Well of Erd, by the way.
Well, I may have accepted some assistance from there.
Okay, why am I hearing shit?
I don't know. The last I spoke with the Fate Stitcher was you were speaking your sins before the council in Fortitude. Fortitude, yes, Fortitude. And I asked for his assistance or their assistance. And then that wizard appeared that spoke on our behalf. Jacques. Yeah, Jacques. Jacques Duboudois. And I haven't really tried since then. The fates just stopped speaking to me whenever I asked if there was a price to be exacted, and I don't know. It seems that they're speaking to you now.
Is this the price now? I have to have a voice in my head?
Well, I've already helped your friend out, and you by extension, but he was the one who invoked me.
Okay.
So he is... I cannot assist him again at this time. But
like ever?
Just for now. So I've moved on for you.
Is there a way to put you on, like, speakerphone?
Unfortunately, it's one at a time. And after you invoke my help, when you in a time of need, I should move on to your other companion.
What if I just say no thank you and tell you to move on?
I'm just gonna be here for a while. That'll be kind of boring. I don't really do much else.
Yeah, I don't really do the whole making deals with ominous voices in my head thing.
Well, that's gonna be unfortunate for me.
Yeah, you kind of following the wrong breadcrumb trail there, buddy.
Telepathic shrug.
Oh, okay, this is fucking... Alright. Zeke, next time you're gonna make a fucking deal with a fucking telepathic thing, can you not have it go into my fucking head next?
I didn't know that was part of the deal. I frankly didn't know there was a deal. I just thought it might be someone that could give us advice.
If you really don't want me to hang around what you could invoke my help to have me move on.
No, because then you're gonna fucking charge me for some bullshit. It's like fucking call and collect. Get out of here.
There was no price associated with it.
Yeah, that's what they all say. I've been in the mob long enough. I know how this shit works.
You have a very jaded standpoint, don't you, Vinny?
Well, when you seen the shit I have, yeah.
I have. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, alright, get the fuck out of my memories.
I can't.
Zeke!
Yes.
Get it out!
I can't. I didn't know it was there until
Fucking
30
do a
seconds
magic
ago.
thing! Get it out!
I suppose I can attempt to.
Zeke! You
Do
started this
something.
shit! Fix it! I'm not making a fucking deal with the thing in my head.
Well, see, I pull out my spell book and I'm like flipping through it, like that's not gonna work. Like, oh, that's not it. Well,
Wizard man, do a magic.
yes. Well, I don't have anything. I've never dealt with a creature in my head, and I didn't think it was that weird. Sorry about that, Vinos.
You fucking owe me so much.
And right about then, the door opens with Cockabee with a handful of furs, and he goes, "Excuse me, I'm sorry, I forgot about the furs." You asked for.
Yeah, much appreciated. Could you just put those on the floor, like make them in a
Yeah.
nice circle, you know, kind of.
Bloops them onto the floor.
I wanna like.
I couldn't help but overhearing what you were talking about, and
That's fucking dangerous work right there, Cockabee.
and
I wanna-
I'm gonna leave now.
Nah,
If you
you
don't
get the
mind.
fuck back in here now. You don't say that
Okay.
and then get to leave.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was just walking up, and the door was hard to open with the furs, and then you were talking, and I didn't want to knock. It'd be so rude.
Why would that be rude? If you knock when you want to enter a room and you're not sure what's
Then you'd
Well-
know because then you'd know I was outside listening.
what. I don't. Your logic is kind of flawed.
Look, I'm just a little worried right now. Please don't
Why?
kill me.
Why would we kill you?
Well, just he kind of threatened me, gesturing to Vinny, and like that scared me, and
Just go.
I'm not allowed to leave right now. Can I leave?
Yes, just go.
He looks at Vinny.
Well, what did you hear?
You're talking about some dude named the Fate Stitcher? Is he around here somewhere?
Fuck if
Is
I
it-
know.
You're fine. Go. Vinny, let him
Okay.
go.
No. We were talking about a craftsman in Kenneth Rhodes we met. He was our mate. He's a stitcher. He makes clothing for us.
Your mate, the Stitcher?
Yes, the stitcher.
Make a deception check.
It's not bad. I got a 0, so I got nothing added to it.
Nods. All right. And goes to walk away. Closed door. Open door. Closed door. And that's what'll end tonight's session.
Motherfucker.
Sorry about that.
Motherfucker.
Did we level up?
There's-
Any of my other characters and a voice in their head would have been fine. You pick the one character that doesn't do magic-y bullshit like that.
I mean, there's one of your characters already has a voice in their head.
Yeah, and it's great.
Yeah.
I love that voice in my head.
yeah. Level 7.
Woo! Yeah, we didn't kill a single thing.
Well, diplomatic stuff.
Hey, you had a session without combat.
This is like our second one.
I tend to throw in a little bit of combat, but today was already full of stuff.
Yeah.
Woo! Stab, stab.
All right, so we are going to go around, find out where we can find people online, and then find out what their favorite part of tonight was, and then we're going to call it quits for the night. Because some people on this show are falling asleep in their chairs.
I literally fell asleep before a hot second.
Yeah, no. Jess was ready to call you on your bullshit, too. Jess was in chat like, did that motherfucker fall asleep?
He was. he was messaging me.
Oh, I'm fucking sure he was. Right, so let's start as we always do. Nat.
Hi, I'm at CrimeNat on Twitter. That's my main thing. KREIM Nat. I tweet a lot of D&D stuff, a little bit of magic stuff. You can find me here on Fridays and same time on Mondays. So I run another game, Keep on the Borderlands, D&D nostalgia. It's fun. Yeah,
Fun.
my favorite part of the session was probably when Bo suggested that Yannick might be a vampire, and everyone's just like, "Wait a minute."
Oh shit, that makes sense.
I really enjoyed that. Just a little bit of like, That's me. Okay.
All right, Kyle.
Hi, I'm Kyle. You can find me on Twitter at Kyle Allen Devich. You can also find me on the Prison Pals podcast. We're gay and nerdy, and we come out every other week. And I run the Twitter for that too, so I'm tweeting from that one too, and we like to have fun. My favorite part was, jeez, do I even remember this goddamn session?
I'm sorry you're so tired, Kyle.
I just I didn't expect to be this tired. Cause I took like a long nap and I had coffee and I was like, I thought it was gonna be fine. I don't know how I'm so tired.
The nap's
sorry.
probably what did it.
Huh?
Nap's probably what did it. Naps are usually the villain of sleep.
No, I nap
thought you
every
said-
day.
I thought you said the gnat is probably what did it.
Nat's what
And
did
then
it.
I was
Nat put you to sleep.
And then I was substituting gnat for other things because like you said gnats are the villain of sleep.
Yep.
Oh, I really like the whole like cover, like the identity thing, like the
Yeah.
whole Lord Ball and the Oracle. That was really fun and interesting. And Zeke as a fucking Oracle is stupid.
It's
Funny.
Is the worst best thing.
I love it. It's great. I love you,
Hey,
Jeff.
man, you gotta commit. You gotta commit to the bit, even
the
if
worst
it's
best.
the dumbest thing in the world.
That's fair. And speaking of Jeff.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Pain, Paine, Paine. That's my last name 3 times. And I also I'm with Kyle, and so my favorite part was the secret backstory thing. I like that. Yeah. I'm excited to see how the Feywilds and this Lord of Winter Palace plays out. So.
All right. As for myself, you can find me on Twitter at arch_DND. You can also find me running the Lucky Die podcast Twitter account, which is at TLDpod. If you're not listening to TLD, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Heyo! It's like that's my catchphrase or something. My favorite part was the fact that we now have like a weird like arch nemesis type thing chasing us that might be a vampire ?
Question mark?
Who is missing a gun that we now probably have ?
Oh, that gun is interesting.
I'm very concerned about the fact that there are guns
I'm
in
just
this world.
waiting for you to pull the trigger on it, Kyle.
It's gonna explode in your face.
He's gonna drink a bunch and use it on himself.
Oh.
That'll be Tay's end.
Oh, that's dark.
That's too dark for me.
It's getting
dark.
super dark.
No, that's a line I would not want on stream.
No, I wouldn't want that on stream either.
God,
Just
I would
making a
end the
dumb
session
joke.
right there and be like, and thank you for watching. We're done. Goodbye.
So, the campaign's done. We're done.
Here's
Never
a
streaming
phone
again.
number.
Yeah, here's a suicide help phone number.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be streaming again. Just gonna cry myself to sleep.
I'm gonna need a few days.
Anyway,
Yeah, so thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to those of you watching on the YouTubes. As always, I upload these 24 hours after they have aired. The YouTube is down below if you would like to go subscribe so that you can go watch the VODs later on if you don't want to watch them on Twitch. So yeah, thank you, and until next time.
have a nice Tuesday.